Am I late? Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. How you all doing out there? Hope you're doing well. It's me, the new and improved Ash the Bash, also known as Topper One. Yes, you're stuck with me for next 2 and a bit hours. Hello, everybody. Whoa, music. Thank you. How is everybody doing? Yes, you are stuck with me because Ash has gladly accepted my request to come and take over his stream for, well, about a minute, because I'll invite him on in a second, because I can't do this on my own. In fact, I'm already bored. Let's bring him in now. Hello, Ash.
Hello. Oh, hang on. Stuff is happening. I can't speak. I'll see you in a moment. Bye.
Are you being distracted by generosity? I actually can't hear the music, so Hashtag distracted by generosity.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you, Matt. What do I say?
Happy birthday, Topper.
A happy birthday, Topper, from Mr. Matt the Ref there.
Oh, thank you very much, Matt. And to everyone else who's already saying happy birthday, yes, I am 30 today. I already feel it. Well, there's Ash.
Hello, I'm here now. Hi, hello there. So you're feeling the 30s now, are you?
I am feeling like I'm having an early midlife crisis already.
Oh, goodness me. Well, it doesn't get any better, is all I'll say.
Good. That fills me with much joy.
Oh, interesting. I opened this tab open and you disappeared on screen. I have to move over here now. Okay. I'm moving my game clients on the fly here. Okay. Just do your stuff here, Topper, because I'm not the one hosting this game tonight, am I?
No, I'm the one who's hosting this game. Yeah. I don't know why you accepted my request to do this. Because, gosh, Outright is stressful to play, and now I've got to host a bloody thing.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
I've been practicing my reading backwards and my reading random words, and just reading. So, one would say. So this pack I've written myself, and it's very much a self-indulgent pack. We're going to celebrate me for the next 21 and a half minutes.
Happy birthday, Topper. Cupcake.
And I do apologise for what you're about to have fun with.
Another 100 bits there for Sunny Cat wishing you another happy birthday.
Matt saying, can't wait to see me do round 4. Luckily, round 4 is one of the easier rounds for me to read the questions out for. I'll be all right. Let's do what I usually do and open the lobby up straight away.
Okay, sure.
Because I'm that kind of person. And then I'll let you join while everyone else joins. So the code is 20749.
20749 is the room code to play this game. And yeah, as alluded to by a couple of players in chat, I have my own Outright.live client open, so welcome to me, I suppose. I'm going to be playing this game. Yes, Topper has written the game and has been proofed by Inca. I have not seen a single question of this, and I've gone to extreme lengths to make sure that I haven't seen any of the questions because, well, Topper is actually the one hosting this game right now. What you're seeing on stream is a watching window, essentially. It doesn't actually have any knowledge of the game whatsoever. It's just a dumb client to rebroadcast the game. And so I literally have no idea what's going on. I suppose I could go and nosy in the server logs when it happens, but that would just be stupid for me to do that. I don't want to do that.
That would also be cheating.
It would be incredibly cheating of me to do that.
We don't do that here.
Absolutely not. So
no.
Topper is the only one right now who actually knows what is going to happen for the next 21 and a half minutes. I suppose Inca knows with proofing the questions, but yes. You've got ultimate control at this point.
Exactly. And again, I apologise for what you're about to go through.
So I've got to beat a record because this is, I've played Outright a couple of times. Matt the Ref and Only were the most recent writers of that particular sort of treatment, and I got to round number 3 before I got
Round
completely trounced by Cryptex style round, and just did not do very well at all.
Oh yeah, that round.
Yeah, that round there. I got like question 1 and 2 possibly right, and then I just fell apart at that point. So I'm hoping I can get better than round 3 and hopefully get to the final round, but it really all does depend on what kind of questions we've got in store here, Topper. You say you're being self-indulgent. What's that all about?
Self-indulgent. Well, we'll just say now, I'll be nice. There's no puzzle type rounds in this game.
Okay, right.
It's all trivia and all knowledge, like a quiz.
Oh, we're just doing straight up quiz tonight.
Oh, straight up quiz.
Wow.
If you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you know.
Well, I suppose that's we'll just go for the old Chris Tarrant catchphrase. It's only easy if you know the right answer.
Exactly.
So
what have we got to look forward to? Well, that'll be giving you too
we've
much
got more
away.
noises going on.
Whoa.
Sheldon with a tier 3 resub. Oh my God, Sheldon. And also Claire with a 32-month resub saying Toppy birthday happer. To get the letters in the right order there. Toppy birthday happer. Oh, goodness me. So much love going on, and I'm not the one hosting it.
No, I'm the one hosting.
Does that mean I have to send some money your way because of all of the stuff going on?
Oh, yeah, I expect a big fat check.
I'll see what I can do. And a 32-month from Sportsy as well.
Happy birthday, Ash. Oh, wait.
Blimey.
It's Topper.
It's
I'm
Topper.
confused again. I'm supposed to use my plunger to stop the clock, and there are no stoppers. All letters are good, right?
I think, again, you got the game shows sort of mixed up, Sportsy.
Topsy Happy Bertha.
Oh, and we also got a £5 donation from
Wow.
Tipster, saying Topsy Happy Birth from their Tipster there. Thank you very much for the £5 donation there. Appreciate that as well.
Guys, I'm streaming tomorrow. You can send all this tomorrow.
You could just hold off until tomorrow and then do all of the subs that way. Then he just gets the money directly via Twitch, obviously. But unless, I mean, do you have a Streamlabs donation thing set up on that?
No, I do not.
Okay, fair enough.
I have not set that up.
Okay.
Maybe I should do that.
I think so, because they don't really take any fees from that. It's just a PayPal fee potentially, if they deem it as not being a gift. So yeah. Didn't you say on Saturday? I was sure it was you, RE guest on Wednesday. You lied to me.
Yeah, I might have said that. It's almost like I'm trying to throw people off the scent.
No, how dare you, Topper?
Why would I do that?
Oh man.
I said earlier I was going out with friends tonight.
You did say that.
You are my friends. All of you lovely people. And Ash is here as well.
Do we just go now?
No. I need you here. I need the moral support for the night. Because otherwise, it's almost certainly going to break.
Oh, man.
I trust you and your programming.
I hope so as well. It's just everybody else's programming I can't trust apparently these days. Oh, yeah. Right.
So it's 8:10. We have who do we have in here so far? We have AB, me, Connor, Ralph, Vertigo, Halo, Clive, Fetz, Curlo, Shadowmain, Ash, never heard of him, Bassoonist, Set Squared, Toot, Sonic Elwood, Matt, Beverly Hills 207. Oh, that's Oni.
That's very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Topster Flails, that's Bobby Tipster, Kane, MPG, Clappy birthday Topsaw, Mark, Sportsy, Old Ben, Dan, Silver Electron, Itogi, KS, Opsy, Flyboy, Nato, and DMC.
Yes, we've got old Ben and Ben. Cool. And also other Ben as well, probably. we have too many Bens in this community.
Too many Bens. We need to get rid of a couple of Bens. Starting with Royal Flush. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Ooh.
No. Me, Ben
all,
Pie.
all Bens are welcome.
There can be only one.
In fact, I changed my mind. We need more Bens here.
We've got another subscription coming in. JB gifting a sub to KS. Thank you for that. Oh
Welcome
man.
Paul Lister to the lobby as well. We're up to 33 players. That's a
Ooh,
nice
that's a
amount.
good number of people playing some Outright tonight. I am still going to be paying out doots for this game tonight, by the way, folks. So
Yes.
there's
I
still
may
stuff on the line.
husband.
Meaning, I could pay myself 50,000 tonight if I win. Oh, I can actually.
Are you allowed to do that?
No, I'm not, because then that would give me an unfair, number of tickets in the raffle, and that's not right. I shouldn't be able to steal tickets away from the raffle.
I think you should give the dates to me if you win.
Oh no!
You've not said no, so we are.
We'll go 100 bits from Milk saying I'm a has-been. Oh God, has-been. You're getting a buzz for that one. Right, what did I miss? Says when it says what are the bends? Don't worry.
You're missing us waffling on for ages while I decide when I want to start.
Question one: what is Ash's favourite biscuit? I have them here.
I've been
Hang on,
working
I'll say in
my
a
way
second when it
back
comes
to
on
you.
stream. It's Choco things.
Yeah, Choco Leibniz or Leibniz.
That's the one.
Yeah, those guys. They're still cheap, so that's why I'm getting them again.
I've got some snacks. Because I'm a child, I've got some Haribo.
Oh, some Haribo. What kind of Haribo?
Star Mix.
Oh, the Star Mix.
Pretty
Nice.
much, yeah. Sometimes. I had just randomly a few months ago, and I
That's
just
assuming Ash
stopped
wins.
not buying.
I
Started
predict out
kept
in round one
words.
greater
I
than
kept buying
D.
them. They're bad for me. I need to stop eating them.
I mean, yeah, that's mood about that. I mean,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be drinking these soft drinks as much as I do at my age.
Oh, same.
And
Same.
it's just, I really should be stopping, but it tastes all right. and I kind of keep, good care of my teeth at least. So at least I think I do. So yeah. Got that.
They be predicting you'll be out in round one.
Oh, fantastic! Look forward to that. I can sort of guarantee getting through to round number 2 if I can answer one question right.
Exactly.
I have to answer one question right for that, though.
I think you'll go to round 4.
You think you will?
I believe in you.
Oh, I think I will. Okay. Okay.
Oh, in fact, let me say a few things about this pack without giving too much away. I don't think this is a difficult pack. I've made it quite, to use that word, accessible.
Do we have a poll on how? I mean, I'll do you one better than a poll. I'll do your prediction then. Go on. We'll do this one rare case of a prediction. Let's do. How far will Ash get? And I should be able to do 4 options here. Round 1, Elim. Round 2, Elim. Round 3, Elim. And round 4. And you're going to have 1 minute to make your predictions. Off you go.
Oh gosh, I'll do that now. Because I can do that.
And I'm because I'm creating it, I can't. Well, I'm not going to mark it, so someone else is going to mark it on my behalf. But yeah, we'll do a prediction. How far will I get? Round 1, 2, 3, or 4? You only have a minute to get your. Oh my God! How many Duke coin are on round 4?
Hey, they believe in you a lot.
I mean, I know there's a lot of Duke coin out there currently going unspent. That's kind of why I was happy to see the lottery come up so that people could spend a lot of it.
I spent a lot of it.
Ben just calls it with the VOD and now I'm sad. Oh, you don't need to be sad, Ben. Don't need to be sad.
You'll be fine.
Wow, there's a lot of faith in me. You're all wrong.
Wow.
Wow.
38,843 so far on round 4. Oh, but round 2's catching up. Yes.
Wow, this is kind of crazy.
There we go. I believe in you.
Oh, right. Shall we get this game underway?
I was about to say, let's get started, 'cause it's 1:15. So, as soon as I paste this CSV URL in, we start the timer and start with 1 minute. Last chance to get in. Go to outright.live and then enter the code 20749 with a sensible name.
Most people have.
But yeah, we are a sensible community here. Right, shall I paste it in and get started?
Go for it.
Your 1 minute to get in starts now.
Oh,
Yes, and the music Thank you for letting the thing play the music.
I'm just so glad that the Observer thing is working right now, because that was something I added during Sunday afternoon. I was just like, I need to be able to separate broadcaster from Observer from game client. I did actually want to make the host screen available on WebGL builds, but for some stupid ass reason, because of cause policy, people that know what those two words mean, you can't just paste a CSV URL in there and make it work, because it just doesn't trust where it's downloading from, unfortunately.
That's just rude, isn't it?
So that's why you've got a separate build of it instead. Right, I'm going to
Right,
shut
let's
up
get
because
started.
it's your job to host here.
Right, 10 seconds, and I'm going to start explaining. Get the questions right, and get out before the round ends. Good luck, Ash. Good luck, everyone else. We're going to start with Christopher Thompson. This is your life. Dun, 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 dun. That music scared me as a kid. I'll explain that later. So there's going to be 15 questions. Sometimes you need to type your answers. Sometimes you have to choose from the multiple choice. It's the only round where I've done a mixture, so be prepared. Okay. You get more points for the quicker you answer. From 9 to 15, it decreases by 1 each second. And if you give a correct answer, you get a get out button for 10 seconds. You must hit that before the end of the round. But if you hit it, you can no longer answer any questions in the round. So hit it as late as you can to get most points. In this round, these are all questions about my past and my interests. But don't worry, there's all trivia questions, and this was a bastard to write for. Let's go. I was born the 4th of October 1993 in Iserlohn, a city in which country? They're not all this difficult, don't worry. Wow, only 2 getting that correct. It's a city in Germany.
Okay.
I was born with the rare birth defect dextrocardia, which affects what organ of the body? That's more like it. More green coming up.
Oh, that get out button's so tempting.
Don't get pressing yet. The cardia's the clue. It's a heart. My heart's on the opposite side of my chest. My sister was born on the 13th of February 1997 when I was how many years old? I told you when I was born in the first question. Were you paying attention?
No. Oh, I've just seen the broadcaster is completely broken, by the way.
Oh, what? Oh,
yeah, the
do we need to
leaderboard
restart?
is completely broken. We'll just keep playing, don't worry.
Okay. That was 3. Later that year, we moved to Peterborough, England, which is a... what?
It's one of those. That's weird, it's only doing that many entries in the leaderboard. Weird. Okay.
Peterborough is a cathedral city. When I was very young, my favourite video game series was Worms. Which of these is not a weapon from Worms? There's 5 answers there. Which one is not? That would be the piano strike. No such thing. Next, in 2001 to 2, I went to watch Robot Wars being filmed 3 times. It's awesome. Which of these was not one of the house robots from Robot Wars?
Oh, of course, yeah. Duh.
It was Firestorm. That was just a competitor robot. Next, in 2005, I watched Eurovision for the first time, and I became a big fan. When it was held in which Ukrainian city? There's the compulsory Eurovision question in this pack. Get out of the way nice and early. Oh, that's a big sea of green. Name a Ukrainian city. It's Kyiv. Question 8. When I was a young teen, my favourite TV show was Whose Line Is It Anyway? Who hosted the original UK edition? Probably one of the harder questions in the round, I think.
I can't get his name.
That's the question. Nat is getting out with 45 points, and Dan's out. It's Clive Anderson in 2012. I went to Coventry University, which is roughly 20 miles away from which of these cities? We've moved away from the interest and now back to my later life. Lots more people playing out, including Ash. You're out with 30 points. It's near Birmingham. In 2015, I graduated with a first class honours in mathematics. Differentiate x squared plus 4x plus 6.
Oh man, I probably would have been able to do that.
Oh, that's a lot more green than I was expecting, I'm going to be honest. You're good. It's 2x plus 4. Hard to explain. Next, in 2016, I started learning Swedish. Vilket frågenummer är detta? So, yeah, sorry. Maybe this is the hardest one, in fact. Amy Mee's worked it out, and so is Claire. What question number is this? It's question 11. Or Elva.
Oh, yeah, that is a
In
game.
2017, I graduated with a master's degree in computer science. True X or false equals what? Reaching the end of the round, you may want to think about getting out if you're not sure. It's true. In the same year, I moved to Reading, which is blank of Peterborough, north or south. Do you know your British geography? It's south, much further south. Penultimate question. In 2021, I started my Twitch streaming career. Twitch is a subsidiary of which company? You're wishing you stayed in now, didn't you?
Yeah, that's some 3 points there.
4 players left in Sonic, Z2, Opsin, Kane. It was Amazon. And to close it off, at age 30, I celebrate my birthday alongside the best Twitch quiz host ever. What's his name?
Good.
Well done, Simon Kane. Obviously, you're wrong. Z2, no. You'll know it's Ben. I mean, Ash.
How dare you? There's a leaderboard update for people.
And there is Opsy and Set Squared have unfortunately failed to get out in time. I'm afraid your time and outright has come to an end. But everyone else has got out and only is at the top with 82 points, and Halo in second with nice 69 points. Gull in third 63, and Claire with 61, and Wedge Ash joint 23rd with 30 points. Bit of a dangerous spot to be in going into round number 2, which is coming up in about 5-7 seconds.
Oh, it's a dark art getting it to time perfectly.
Exactly. Here we go. Quizzing doesn't get Chris tougher than this. So in this round, you need to type every answer in this round. There's no multiple choice. Again, you get more points the quicker you answer. Starting with 15, moving down by 1 each second. But you also get a streak bonus for every successive correct answer you give. It's 5 extra points. Make sure you press the get out button before the end of the round. And this time, you have to be in the top half of the players that have gotten out to qualify to the next round. If you're in the bottom half, you'll be eliminated even if you get out. In this round, all the answers are famous Chris's or Christophers. You can either get the full name or just the surname. It's up to you.
Okay.
But here we go. Tell me all about these Chris's, please. Played Superman 1978. He played Superman in 1978. About half the players getting that correct. It was Christopher Reeve that time. What about this one? Him. Everybody loved everybody in hates watching Chris. Everybody hates watching Chris. Everybody loved watching him and everybody hates Chris. Orville, gold, dancing, Jane, in, Olympic, ice, alongside one. The answer to the last one, by the way, is rock. 1 Olympic gold in ice dancing alongside Jane Torville. 22 correct answers. Not bad. No one think of getting out yet. It's Christopher Dean of Torville and Dean. Tennant preceded, David by succeeded. Paul was and McGann by. Was preceded by Paul McGann and succeeded by David Tennant. I wonder how many are misspelling this surname. Yeah. Did you put an E on the end? It's Christopher Eccleston of Doctor Who. Of the directed films, one of Barbenheimer 2023. He directed one of the Barbenheimer films of 2023. But which one? No, not Barbie, it was Oppenheimer. That was Christopher Nolan. Grand 1980s tennis, won in and 1970s singles slam titles, the 18 won 18 tennis Grand Slam singles titles in the 1970s and 1980s. Matt has gotten out with 61 points below the line. Train dangerous. That was Chris Everett. Human, superheroes, Torch, Captain, Roles, The, His, Stranger, No, America include Lightyear and Buzz 2. No Stranger superheroes. His roles include the Human Torch, Captain America, and Buzz Lightyear. Nata is out, also below the line though, 74 points. That was Chris Evans. Original funder of the On-Child version Wells sang Wayne's Jeff on the blah blah war. Sang Thunderchild on the original version of Jeff Wayne's musical version of the War of the Worlds.
No.
Oh, Ash. It's Chris Thompson with a P. His Count Dracula Hammer 4 role as known 7 films horror in. Known for his role as Count Dracula in 7 Hammer horror films. It's more like it. Most getting that correct. That was Christopher Lee. Bowie's singing viral went in after David Oddity Space. Went viral after seeing David Bowie's Space Oddity in space. Halo is out, and Avami's out, Togi's out, Colo is out. That was Chris Hadfield. Great video. I've lost track. Best known for playing McLovin in the film Superbad, and Chris D'Amico in Kick-Ass. I'll be very surprised if anyone gets this one. Oh, two got it right, though.
I can picture him, but
that was Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
What a name.
AA named character Milne's after son. Character named after AA Milne's son. The top 12 players are currently out. There's still 3 places above the line left. Christopher Robbins, the answer. Video, the music choice, award-winning weapon of Dance Slim's Fatboy in He. He danced in the award-winning music video for Fatboy Slim's Weapon of Choice. DMC has got it correct and has got out just 1 place above the line. Christopher Walken. Penultimate question. As Harry Potter director with the same-ish name as an Italian explorer. Flyboy has pushed Avami below the line and has gotten out. Can anyone steal a place above? That was Christopher Columbus. And the final question of the round from Family Guy. Here's the son of Peter and Lewis and voiced by Seth Green.
Well, bye-bye.
That was Chris Griffin. And we have 19 players above the line who got out. Everyone else below the line did not either not get out or had 2 lower score. And they were AB Me, Ash, Nata, Basunis, Connor, Fett, Hitogi, Sportsy, Kane, KS, Matt, Maxio, MPG, Old Ben, Paulister, and Puzzle Dan. Oh, Ash.
I know.
You've just cost me 10,000 Duke coin.
Oh. Man.
That's unlucky.
I just don't know my Chris's.
I need to teach you some more Chris's.
Oh, you really do. Oh man.
Well, unlucky there. But we're going to move straight on to round number 3, relative 30. Yes, that is a pun. So the rules are the same as round number 1. That's pretty much it, really. Just the same round number 1. Make sure you answer them correctly. Quicker, more points get out before the end of the round. In this round, all of the questions are statements which relate to a number. You need to tell me whether they are less than 30, equal to 30, or greater than 30. It's as simple as that. And all your scores have been reset to 0. Who out of the remaining players will get out and go to round 4 to potentially be the winner? Good luck, have fun. It's relative 30. Cup World FIFA 2022, the in teams participating. Is that less than 30, equal to 30, or greater than 30? It is greater than 30 because it's 32 teams. Senator USA B to required age minimum there. What is the minimum age required to be a US Senator? Not less than half getting correct. It's exactly 30 years old. Question 3. Name same the of song Miller's Glen in From to Parts Choo Choo Chattanooga, that track there.
There they are.
Aha! Players!
Brought them back.
Can you see them? There we go, that's more like it. It's track 29, so you need to go less. Shabbat on Lord Jewish by prohibited Melakot or work of categories of number there. 8 players randomly guessing that one correctly. The answer, it is 30, the 39 Melakot. Question 5. English in partially or fully sung songs Eurovision winning. I bought a second one. You'll be pleased to know this is the last Eurovision question of the pack.
Is he telling the truth, though?
35 songs, partially in English. Matter, dog, is that universe, the of percentage, the NASA to according. What percentage of the universe is dark matter? Ben is gutting out with 17 points. Only Mr. Vertigo is the only other player to get it correct. 27%. Number, car, 1, formula, current Verstappen's max. I had to bring a Formula 1 question at some point as well. Do you know this, Ash?
You know what? I can't remember the number.
It's 1, because he's the reigning
Of course, the
champion.
champion is 1, isn't it?
So it's less. London in Gherkin, the of number street. Its street number is in the official name of the building. The Gherkin is just a nickname. And it's called 30 St. Mary Axe. So you need an equal. Plus ... Code. Calling. Country. Finland.
There
Been
it
there.
is.
Been there.
I'm glad the ellipsis worked.
Tyson's got out with 69 points. It's much bigger. It's plus 358. Graph Tutikoxeter, the in vertices of number the. I think it's the hardest one in the set. 3 players randomly guessing that one correctly. Sonic and Mark are out, and Colo's out. You have 5 more questions left. 30 is what you needed. 2015 in Adele by released album. 10 correct answers. It was 25. Don't mistake for 30. That was 2021. Gallium of number atomic.
Atomic.
I had that song in my head as well when I read that word. BC Tipston Flyby got it correct, but staying in. It was great. It's 31. 4 hibernates it. That's years of number the novel King Stephen in. Is that less than, equal to, or greater than 30? Oh, no one getting this correct. No, it's less than. It's 27 years. Penultimate question. Crescent, a feature that flags national of number. Ralph's got a correct and is out. Tips is out. BC.
Question.
I had to get one in as well. Farbo's correct and got out with Justin at BC for the last question. It's 18 flags. Lasted war years 30. The years full of number.
I hate history.
Well done, BC. You got it. You didn't fall for the trap.
I hate history.
It's 30 years. The clue's in the name.
Except when it isn't.
Everybody lives.
Hey.
So Val's got the highest score of 75 points. Milk and Mark not far behind, 72. Well done to Claire and Tyson finishing with a nice 69. We go all the way down to Royal Flush with the lowest score of 17. Silver Ledger 29. Bit of catching up to do, but lots and lots of points can be found in this final round, round number 4, which is coming up in
10 seconds.
now. Oh, 10 seconds.
45.
5.
It's 45.
45.
Yeah.
I've got a pad for that long.
Yep.
Well, in this round, there can only be one winner. This is a much faster round. You only have about 5 to 15 seconds to answer each question, depending on how quickly players get it correct. And this time, questions are worth a flat rate 2, then 4, then 6 and 8, and so on and so forth. But you can only get out if you are either the first player to get out, or if your score is higher than the other previous person to have gotten out. The one player who is out at the end of this round, when the 3-minute timer is up, is the winner and gets Ash's Dukes. And the title for this round is There Is No Theme. It's a general knowledge round. There is absolutely no theme, I can promise you that. Here we go with round number 4. There is no... in case you needed a reminder. There is no theme. A leveret is the young of what mammal? Is it a hare or jackrabbit, I've allowed? Dexy's Midnight Runners got their second UK #1 single with Come On Who? Come On Eileen. Who was the first fictional character to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Nice. It's Mickey Mouse for 10 points. Which Chilean island is famous for its Maui statues? This music suddenly got louder. That is Easter Island. Who sang the title theme song for the James Bond film GoldenEye? That was Tina Turner. Next, what word is used to describe a jury that cannot agree on a verdict? So 14 points. It's a hung jury. Which country is known in its local language as Eastie? Been here as well, it's Estonia. What was the first month of the Roman calendar? I'm not giving you a crossword clue, that'd be too easy. It was March. The largest species of antelope is called the giant what? Oh, I thought this is a hard one, but well done Mark and 2 getting that. It is the giant eland. At which UK theme park would you find Colossus, Nemesis Inferno and Saw the Ride? You would find those at Fort Park. Which singer is best known for their 1993 hit single, What Is Love? Dun, 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 dun. That was Hathaway. Johann Maria Farina first mixed which perfume in 1709? This is for 26 points. Mark and Oni and Tyson's getting that one correct. It's Eau de Cologne. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which fighter is labelled as number 01? There's 1 minute on the clock. That's Mario. For 30 points, what bird appears on the coat of arms of Austria, Germany, Moldova and Poland? It's an eagle. Royals out 121 points. What is the official name of the current Jeopardy US theme tune? Oh, more getting that than I thought. It's Fink. What is the name of the official record of the proceedings of UK parliamentary debates? Halo's out with 206 points. Knocking Ben out is Hansard. Which major award ceremony gets its name from the slang word for an image orthicon tube? We've got less than 30 seconds left. Mark is out with 414 points. Big lead. Emmy Awards. Who married King Charles III's youngest son in 2018? Few players getting this correct, not enough to get out yet. You need a few more, we've got 15 seconds. It's Meghan Markle. A 1903 silent film produced by the Edison Film Company involved electrocuting what creature? Elephant. I've also allowed Topsy. What is the French word for Earth? Ralph's got it right on, it's got out! Ted has got it! Yes, I got a last second win in my hosting game. Well done, Ralph. You are the winner with 437 points, pushing Mark down into third place as Toot overtook their score as well. Well done, Toot. Second place, 422. Mark, 414. And only gets a verdigris medal with 375 points.
There it is, the verdigris coming out because it is topper hosting. Oh, man, those are great questions.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Really great questions there. Just a shame I completely balls it up in round 2.
Oh, Ash. Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
And yeah, very much so. And also ballsed up the layout for the watcher. Yeah, just the grid layout grid wasn't set in the right order. It's set as constraint number of rows 2 rather than number of columns 2. It's just that the player client does it one way, even though it's just one actual list. It could be just done as a list layout. It's done as a grid layout, and then the host one is done as grid layout, but the other way around. So yeah, it's just me messing things up essentially.
Living La Loteria Loca.
Oh,
well
hello.
done, players.
Loteria Loca being mentioned for the first time on stream. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Sportsy. And yeah, I mean, I absolutely enjoyed watching half of that.
Thank you. Did anyone spot? There was no theme in the last round.
Did anyone spot the theme? There was no theme.
Did anyone spot the theme?
That was the theme. There was no theme.
No. But did anyone spot the theme that wasn't there?
Instructions on here. Ended up with ambergris medal. It smells quite
anyway, you don't want an ambergris medal, only. No, definitely don't want that. That's, no. Verdigris or no gris. No one's saying anything about there being a theme or no theme. So, or there was John Cena.
John Cena.
There has been no theme.
Okay. That last round is really tiring. Getting out that quickly, but it was fun.
It was fun.
And thank you for letting me do that.
No, absolutely. When you sort of posited the idea of it's my birthday coming up soon, and I want to do something special for it. And you sort of suggested doing a collab thing. I was like, yeah, absolutely up for that. Giving you the opportunity to do stuff on my stream again. It's been a while actually. You had done a guest hosted thing, sort of well back in. I think that was probably when your season 1 or something in 2021.
Before season 1.
Oh, it was before all that.
Yeah, 2021, May, June-ish.
So I'm to blame for Topper's shenanigans then for all of this.
You are. Absolutely. We all need to point the finger at Ash.
They all have to point the finger at me for all of this frivolity and fun that we're having on Topper's birthday. By the way, are you actually having fun on your birthday this evening?
I am having fun, yeah. I haven't mentioned what I've done today. I did nothing. I did a bit of work on my upcoming game, which I'm keeping stum about. For now. But it's getting somewhere. I did some work on that. Other than that, I basically watched a few episodes of Taskmaster. I finished New Zealand season 2.
I haven't really seen much of the New Zealand or Aussie ones actually, so I should probably get to catching up on those. Yeah,
New Zealand was on Channel 4 now, so definitely easy to watch. Wonderful. Highly recommend season 2.
I'll definitely do so. Definitely enjoyed the first episode of the new UK series, though. That was a lot of fun watching that. And thank you, Clive, for sharing that in the watch along. Okay, such a weird irony of an American going to the Channel 4 website through a VPN to host a watch along in Discord for UK folk to watch at US times. Thank you again, Clive. And also, Score is reporting the Devil's Plan is as good as expected. Very much so. Thank you again, Score, for streaming that in the watch along on the Sunday morning. The first 2 episodes of that. It's basically the genius. That's all you need to hear. It's basically the genius, and it's great. It's absolutely great. Well. That there was Outright, hosted by Topper. Now, we can't just end the stream there.
No,
there'd be
it's too
fun. There'd be no fun in just doing that. And in fact, we're somehow slightly ahead of the schedule I had planned out. Because I said we would get to this point at 1:45, and it's kind of rolling into 1:45 right now. So it is time for the thing that I did put on the schedule, the question mark. It is incredibly a weird ahead of schedule moment here on stream. Basically because it's Topper's fault that it's ahead of schedule.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that it's your fault because normally my streams do lag behind by about 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. But yeah, either way, we do have something else, and it is question mark. But I think you are going to recognise it when I make this noise. He says, hoping that he hasn't left it on mute. There it goes.
Yeah.
There it is. There's that wonderful noise. Let's get rid of the other game. Let's bring this over here. Yes. It is elimination. It's back over here one more time. And it's time to role reverse. Because, well, Topper hosted a game of Outright. It's only fair now that I host a game of elimination. So, if you'd like to play Topper's debut original format, and it is in a phenomenal format if you've never played this before, then you can either play on Twitch by whispering to TopperBot1000. I will make that clear. You are not whispering to QuizBot3000 tonight. You're whispering to TopperBot1000. Alternatively, you can play on Hackbox. Go to hackbox.ca, enter in with the same room code, and verify with your Twitch account so that you then appear in the game. Currently 6 of you waiting in the Hackbox waiting room, 7 of you now, and we'll wait for you to sort of filter in. So yeah, Topper hosting a game about writing it himself. Elimination, I'm hosting it, and it is a rare occurrence that I have written the questions to this
You
pack.
have written it. You have.
And again, it is sort of in the role reversal. Topper hasn't seen any of these questions, have you, Topper?
No, not a single one. I put my trust in Lewis to sort this out for
Lewis
me.
T, over on the proofing team on Topper One Gaming side, has proofed this pack alongside with me. Actually did a bit of sort of live editing of one of the final questions in this pack because it needed a bit of tweaking, and it took us about, I think, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of sort of jockeying ideas around on the final question just to make it all kind of stick together. That said, the final question, it might not actually appear as the final question in the final phase because
the final question of the final phase.
well, that was the one that I actually wrote. It was the final, the question that I wrote finally in the final phase.
Okay,
but
right.
it's in shuffle mode, so it might not appear as the final question in the final phase.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, we are leaving a lot of this to just RNG and seeing what will happen. They will appear in a random order, not a determined order, though. You might see that there is a theme in my pack. There might not have been a theme in Topper's final round there in Outrights, but there certainly is a theme running through my game here. And I mean, quite handily also. Well, you'll see why the theme works out perfectly as a sort of yin-yang situation for tonight's stream.
Okay.
And again, completely coincidental. We had no idea of what each other of us were going to write for, but you will see that there is an interesting little turn of events that we'll see.
I'm scared, but also interested.
Oh, it's going to be such a fun game, this. It really is. Questions about everyone except Topper. Exactly, Arnold Vets. That's what it's all going to be about. I think I have everything set up on my side of things. I have the host control pane open on my middle monitor here, which I do like that. I do like the host control idea.
Thank you.
I have my ways, but this certainly does do a good job, and I've got the console directly underneath it, so I can see special messages if I need to see those.
Excellent.
So yes, and
you've got it all sorted.
I do. I mean, I've done this for nearly 5 years now. You'd think I have got this sorted by now, but I still keep messing around with how I actually deal with receiving questions and receiving answers. Still keep messing it up. We are currently at 38 players, Topper.
Wow.
So
one is still in the waiting room, so we're about to get 39.
So we are about to get 39 if they can make their way in. So because you have you actually created this game, and I'm not entirely sure of how the distribution works of elimination numbers. What are we expecting to see in the elimination phase?
So the way that the number of eliminations is determined is that the maximum is equal to the number of players divided by 10 rounded down.
Okay.
So with 38, it will be a maximum of 3. If we can get to 40...
If we can get one more player, we have one in the Hackbox waiting room right now.
There we go. We're about to get 40.
Then we could be looking at a quadruple elimination?
Yeah, we'll look at the potential of a quadruple elimination. It's still randomly shuffled.
What's the greatest number of players you've had before, Topper?
It would have been when I hosted on your stream. I had about 40-ish.
Okay.
On my own stream, I think it's about 30. 32.
Well, it's still pretty close, this, actually. It's been one in the waiting room for a while, aka someone can't read instructions, probably. Just as a reminder, if you are still sort of lurking in the waiting room and it's saying on your screen on Hackbox that you need to do something, then you need to presumably paste the code that the thing is telling you to paste to TopperBot1000. Don't do it to anything else. Don't do it to Quizbot. Don't do it to me. Do it to TopperBot1000, and everything should go.
There'll be a 6-letter code on your screen.
I have seen someone new join the room, but it doesn't look like anything has changed on the Western Front yet. But I can see someone has joined on Hackbox. Are they actually already listed? They are already listed, so it's just someone reconnecting is what's going on there. You can use the public chat as well to post the code if you absolutely need to. We'll give you...
I'm actually not sure what happens to that player if they're not
Oh, you don't know?
No, no, hang on. The player object is put into a waiting room list, not the game's player list.
Okay.
So if they don't verify in time, the game shouldn't break.
Okay.
He says. He says.
He says.
Hopefully.
If I can... So you're saying there should be a waiting list somewhere?
Should be. I think it will be on the Hackbox, one of the Hackbox objects.
If I go to Hackbox host, I can actually look at who is on there. But
well, it'll be the Hackbox control that I've written, not the one that's supplied.
Yeah, I can see there is one in the waiting room, but I can only see their validation code they're expected to put in.
Right. Okay.
hang
Sonic's
on.
saying that's probably me. Started to log in on Hackbox, then switched to play via Twitch.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you've just done that, that's fine. Then we just out of curiosity, Sonic, did your code start with an O? Should be able to do like a 1 in 26, and that's basically enough to verify it. If you can remember. I don't know if you can remember or not. It just say yeah. Okay, so I think that's going to be your code then.
I think we'll be fine.
So we should be
So can we
alright
still
at
get
39. Yeah, if we can get one more to join, even if you're not necessarily tempted to actually play the game, just so that we can unlock the possibility of a quadruple elimination would be absolutely amazing. I mean, I could be tempted to just join. Have you joined Topper?
I have, yes.
Wonderful.
I'm above Toot
You have
in the bottom right.
Just wants to make sure that you were joining in. I mean, if you want to score, entirely up to you. If you want to just help sort out a possible quadruple elimination situation.
Score comes in and then wins the game.
I mean, it's entirely a possibility. Let's go, Team Accidental Ham. For the content, says Sportsy. Oh man, I do love this music though.
It's so
ominous.
Yes.
Ominous is the great word for it. There we go. We have a sandbag joining.
Yay!
So we have 40 players in the lobby right now, meaning the possibility of quadruple eliminations.
What's now there being no quadruple
it might not happen.
appearing.
The RNT might decide against it, but there is the possibility of it happening. And you're gonna roll a D4 for all your answers. Well, good luck with that with the with the first phase, because you might need a number greater than 4. I'll give you that as a hint potentially.
5.
5. Yeah, that's going to be your answer. So I think it's time to start proceedings here, Topper, if you don't mind.
We're gonna get started. Oh, I get to play again.
You get to play again. Are you ready to play some elimination, Topper?
Yes, sir.
All right, I hope everybody else out there is ready to go. 68 viewers. Oh, just one away from being nice. 68 viewers. We've got 40 players in. It's time for me to end the lobby by pressing the end key, which I kind of like, actually. And it'll get this game underway. Proofed by Lewis, written by myself. Here we go.
Yeah.
Elimination! That is the name of the game as it slides up to the top bar there. And it's time for the first phase. It is the formation phase. So, in this one question round, we're going to play a bit of relativity, essentially. We're going to give you a question to which the answer will be a positive integer number, whole number. All you need to do is whisper to TopperBot 1000 or answer on your Hackbox device a number that you believe is the answer we're looking for. The closer you are to the correct answer, the higher up the ladder you will start this game at. And conversely, the further away from the correct answer you are, the lower down the ladder is where you will start tonight. tonight's game out. This is the formation phase. And as it says there, you'll be reordered by distance to the correct answer, and those who lock in quicker will take precedence when there is a tie of distance from the correct answer. Remember, if you are on Twitch, you are whispering to TopperBot1000 this evening, not QuizBot3000. And if you're on Hackbox, well, you know what to do. Just use Hackbox. It's as simple as that.
Apparently, Hatbox is reconnected. Hopefully, it seems to be working fine.
Seems to be working fine as all of the players get populated. Look at them all over here. Goodness me.
Yeah, you have to use the scroll rect.
I know, I do. As we get a raiding party over here as well. Viva la Cabrita, with a party of 17 joining us. Oh man, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You have unfortunately just missed out on joining tonight's game of elimination, but please welcome on in. Can we restart the game? I mean, we can.
Not all of them might want to play, to be honest.
But they might not want to play, and it's just a faff to have to do everything again to get back to number 40. So I think we will just go on with the game as planned. Also, Hackbox might just have a fit, and I don't want to mess around with things. So, if you're all ready, get your Hackbox windows ready. Whisper to TopperBot1000. Here is your formation phase question. As of 30th September 2023, how many of the roughly 6.7 million English language articles on Wikipedia have a title that contains the unbroken sequence Ashley in any position and in any casing?
Wow.
That is your qualifying question for tonight.
So it's a self-indulgent pack in the other direction.
You can see where we might be going here, yes. A lot of thinking going on. Even Topper's having a bit of thought here, making maximum use of the time. 20 seconds to get your answer in. Still looking for BC and Flyboy to offer an answer. 10 seconds, BC. Hopefully you get an answer in, otherwise you will be given a very big number indeed.
There we go.
Everybody is in, hopefully. And here come all the answers, and we get the wonderful box plot. There it is.
Wow.
So our box, he is rolling a D4 for it. So Sandbag with our lowest guess of a 2. Thank you for the.
Because there's only 2 Ashleys in the world.
Yeah, only. Average is 118,686, and our largest guess is DMC going for 780,000 articles. Well, I can tell you, if we're going for Chris articles, there are a total of 1,083,481 Chris articles, meaning about 16% of all English articles are Chris in some way. And if you go for the full name of Christopher, that would be 212,927. But we're talking about Ashley, and unfortunately there are fewer of Ashleys on Wikipedia in the English language. There are a total of 60,019 articles that contain Ashley in its title, in any position and any casing. Wow. Yeah, only 0.89% of all articles. I mean, I say only, that's quite a lot actually in the grand scheme of things, that are all Ashley related. So, who got closest? Let's reorder you. Old Ben was closest, off by just about 5,000. Then it was Tipster off by about 8,800. Halo 16,000, and you can see all the other numbers there. All the way down to DMC, who was off by 719,981. Where is Topper? Topper is in 16th place on the bottom left there. So it's a nice starting position to be in on the formation phase. But it's all going to start shaking up from this point onwards. So put that question away. Now let's move on to phase number 2, which is the elimination phase.
It's where all the blood happens.
This is where all of the red happens, very much so. So we're going to be going into multiple choice questions now for the next 20 questions. Options will be A, B, C, D, or if you're Whispers, you can also use 1, 2, 3, 4. On Hackbox, you should be able to just click the correct answer within the 15 seconds of the timer allowing you. Once we've given the answer, revealed the answer, then everyone that has given me the right answer moves up the ladder. Everyone that's gotten the answer wrong moves down the ladder, holding their sort of relative positions within themselves as well. And then anyone that has passed the question, they slot somewhere in between the two instead. Just note that you only have the use of a pass once in the entire elimination phase. So only once throughout the full 20 question set. So don't use it too early on, but also don't leave it hanging on and you never use it, because if you're in the eliminator, which is that critical box at the bottom of the ladder of active players, then you cannot use your pass. That is a critical thing you've got to be aware of. So yes, from question number 3 is when we will activate that eliminator box, the red rectangle of doom. And before the question will be asked, those in the eliminator will be given the option to switch the next category. You do have to be in the majority in the case of, if we have multiple people in the eliminator. If we have a quadruple, then you will need to have a minimum of 2 give the switch command for it to actually occur. Same for triple elimination. And that's basically it. And also a reminder that if you do get eliminated, you can still answer questions to get yourself some extra points, essentially some bragging rights and potential medals. They're not actually active on my side of things this evening because of, well, I don't have access to the Toppy database. It's nice and simple.
I'll retroactively add the medals onto the medal table.
Okay, wonderful.
On my side.
To do a pass, by the way, you will need to whisper PN or pass to the bot, or you can also use the pass button on your Hackbox device if you have that ability. We are going to whittle you down from 40 down to just 4 across the total of 20 questions, with, of course, the first 2 questions being free of elimination. So, yeah, there's going to be 18 questions of eliminations with the potential of there being a quadruple in there. So, shall we have a look to see what the distribution has in store for us tonight?
Let's have a look.
Here
I'm looking
we
forward
go.
to this.
So, what's the game got in store? There is a
There it is.
quadruple elimination there.
And it's the latest that it could be.
The latest it could be on question 17 of 20. We will be starting with a bloodbath as well. Once the eliminator is activated, we go straight into a triple elimination, followed by a double elimination. Then we rest for a little bit, and then we just go hard. Triple, double, triple, 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 single, double, 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 quadruple, and then
that quadruple eliminating question.
That is going to be a critical question.
There will be 11 players left at that point.
That is going to be a tricksy question. And, well, the order that the questions come in will be randomised and also be slightly controlled by those that are in the eliminating positions. Speaking of which, currently we've got DMC at the bottom in position 40, but the first 2 questions are free from elimination risk. So we're just going to start shuffling you about a bit until the eliminator becomes active. This is question 1 of 20, and your first category tonight is Ash on a Wednesday. If you're
I
ready,
see how it is going.
here's your question. In 2024, Ash Wednesday will coincide with which of these saints' days? St. George's Day, St. Valentine's Day, St. David's Day, St. Patrick's Day. Get your answers into Topperbot 1000 or on your Hackbox device. Flyboy? I think everybody has gotten an answer in, is what we like to see. So, reeling off my information I've got here, St. George's Day, which is actually my mother's birthday as well, is the 23rd of April, which would be a Tuesday in 2024. St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th of March, which would land on a Sunday in 2024. St. David's Day, that's on the 1st of March, which would land on a Friday in 2024, leaving us with B, St. Valentine's Day, which would be on the 14th of February. Coincidentally, 14th of February 2019 was when I was onboarded for affiliate on Twitch for the first time. So that was when I could first get money out of Amazon. Though that was actually on a Thursday in 2019, but you know, it's still the same day. That's what counts. So 14 players got it right, and quite a few getting it wrong. Let's reorder the board. That brings Silver Electron up 24 places. That is a mammoth move on question number 1.
Big jump.
And the biggest loss there, Halo Opsy down 12, as well as Shadowmane down 12 positions. DMC still holding down at the bottom along with NTR. Hopefully you'll have more luck with question number 2. Category being... Oh, of course, extra process. Okay, I'm having to get used to the procedure here. Question number 2, the next category will be cash. I wonder if you can see the theme still already. So, question number 2,
sure.
take a look at this. This question is cash only. What is the largest denomination of euro banknotes currently in general circulation? 100 euro, 200 euro, 500 euro, 1000 euro. Having a think on this one.
I'll choose an answer, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I suppose Finland and Estonia. What currencies do they use?
Euros.
They do actually use the euro. Because like Sweden don't use euro, do they?
No, they use the krona.
Yeah. Because just like is that another of those Scandinavian countries that use their own currency? But no. Okay, so they do use the euro.
Yeah, but I didn't go quite as high as 100.
So the 7 different denominations of the banknote are 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, and finally 500 euro. That is the largest banknote that you can get in current circulation. Though, of course, there is technically the 0 euro note. That's, you know, a souvenir banknote. I don't care. So, yeah. 500 euros is the correct answer. 27 of you gave the right answer. Nobody going for the big number, the 1000 there. So well done for avoiding that little bit of a trap, maybe. Let's reorder the board. And biggest mover there, NTR DMC getting out of danger currently, up 13 places. It has pushed down Connor and Han Accident and Maxio down into eliminator territory. Oh, C with a big move back down with 24 places. How is Birthday Boy doing? Are you? Oh yeah, there on 17th at the top of the right, top of the right there.
Phew! I did manage to get that one correct, but not a big jump because not a lot of players got it. Absolutely.
Well, now we start to thin out the herd because we start opening up the eliminator. Connor, Han Accident, Maxio, you are all currently in the eliminator now. So you will get to decide the next category out of this or another thing potentially. Remember, you can whisper sort of P to pass or S to switch, I believe it is.
It's S.
S to switch, just remind you that. Or click the button on Hackbox, much easier that way. And you can't use your pass while you're in the eliminator. So you do have them in possession, just can't currently use them right now. Everybody else can. So, I'm going to offer you the following category. Would you like trash? 2 or more of you have to agree to switch here. I saw 1 switch come through, but not enough to make the switch occur. So, next question will be trash. Take a look at this. According to the 2019 data from the World Bank, which of these countries produces the most trash per capita? Finland, China, Germany, United Kingdom.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this is one of the harder questions of the entire set, and the RNG has not been favourable to you and has put it up quite early in the set. So yes, we are talking about per capita, as in per person population, rather than just the total amount of trash produced. So China That has a total production of 395 million tons of trash, but also has an incredibly large population at 1.4 billion at the count in 2019, meaning it's currently approximately 2.282 tons per capita in China. Finland, that's got 3 million tons with a population of 5 million, so it's about half a ton per capita. UK's got 30 million tons with a population of roughly 66 million, so it's 0.463 per capita. Germany has 50 million tons with a population of 83 million, giving them 0.609 tons per capita. And is our correct answer C. You wouldn't think it, would you? You wouldn't think Germany being that heavy on the trash, but yeah, if you divide it by the number of people in Germany, they are actually more wasteful. And only 6 players got that right. Well done to Togi, Kolo, Benzi, DMC, and Maxio. What that means for you is you're going to shoot right up the board. Maxio gaining 32 places on that question. C. Tyson, Jerry, and Clivey using a wise pass there, jumping up to 27 positions there for Clive. Unfortunately for Biz, Ham Accident, and Connor, unfortunately it's a wrong answer. You've been pushed back into the eliminator for Biz, and that means it's the end of your game. Farewell. Bang!
Ooh.
And that's a
You
big
hate to see
hit.
it.
You do hate to see it. But remember that you can continue to answer questions when you are eliminated, so don't leave the game just yet. We get 19 month resub from Oren saying greetings to you too as well. Thank you very much for the 19 months. So move on to the next question. It's a double eliminator, so Royal on Mob and Halo, you are now up for contention here on the eliminator. I'm going to offer you the following. The Clash. We did get a switch, so we're going to Cashew instead. Get ready? Here's your question on Cashew. Which of these best describes the true fruit of the cashew tree? Berry, drupe, pome, legume.
Oh my god.
Whisper to top bot, 1,000 please. And that's time. Difficult one this, you think, Topper?
Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea.
Got absolutely no idea.
And I agree with Ben, can we have the clash back?
So a pome can be categorized as a fruit with a central core containing multiple seeds enveloped by a tough membrane surrounded by a layer of edible flesh. Just think like apples, pears and quinces. They are pomes or poms. A berry, that's a small pulpy stoneless pitless fruit, e.g. raspberries, blueberries and red currants. A legume is a plant in the family Fabaceae or Leguminosae. Think about soybeans, peanuts and lentils. A drupe is an indehiscent, as in it doesn't split open when ripe type of fruit. It has an outer fleshy part that surrounds a single shell with a seed inside. Also coffee, yuhube and mango. Cashew is a drupe.
What a guess.
What a guess, says Topper. Yeah, quite a few going with legume, thinking possibly the same kind of thought as a peanut, because a peanut is a legume. But no, the true fruit of a cashew tree is a drupe. That is the official classification. You've been druped. You have been. Quite a few people have been druped, though. Halo has escaped the eliminator. Congratulations to you. Where's the birthday boy? There he is, birthday boy on 23. You're going to get bumped up all the way to... position 6, up 17 places. Halo up 30 places there to position 7. Old Ben, Ice Tim, Aben and Milk using their pass there, getting bumped up some places. Old Ben and Ice Tim, possibly not the best use of a pass, but at least gets you out of danger. Unfortunately, that does mean Royal on Mob and it's Sportsy. You are in the eliminator at the end of the question, means we've got to say farewell.
And you're letting the side down.
It's apparently the host curse of all things, isn't it? And then there were 35. Moving on now to Deuce. You are currently in the eliminator on question number 5. I'm going to offer you this category. Ashgabat. Instant switch there. We are going
We don't like
to Flashpoint. Well, we will see questions that have been switched later on, and they will appear in the same order as before. So maybe try and do a bit of mental gymnastics if you can try and predict what the categories are coming up later on. For now, we're going to Flashpoint. Here's a question. Which of these is a main character in the comic book story arc Flashpoint? Oliver Queen, Kara Zor-El, Barry Allen, Alan Scott. There's time. Got any idea on this one, Topper?
I do not read comic books, I'm afraid.
Not even the DC ones, then.
No, again, this is another complete guess.
Okay, so Oliver Queen, also known as the Green Arrow. Kara Zor-El, maybe you can work it out from the surname part of things. That's Supergirl. Alan Scott is one of the Green Lanterns. Barry Allen is the Flash. Hence the name Flashpoint. It's a arc all around Barry Allen doing some crazy shenanigans in a sort of multiverse type thing. Deuce managing to escape the eliminator. Congratulations to you. NTR also getting it right, so we'll be avoiding elimination on this question. A good number getting that right. 23 giving the right answer of C, Barry Allen. Let's reorder the board. And means that, well, Clive going down 22 places for that wrong answer. Deuce up into 23rd place. Does mean, unfortunately, Flyboy, you've been pushed down 2 places, puts you into the critical spot. You are in the eliminator, and for you, we've got to say goodbye. And then there are 34. Sooty Cat, we come to you on question number 6. I offer you the following category. M dash. What do you want to do? You are going to pass that. We're going to go to hash instead. So we'll be seeing M dash later on, but for now, let's have a look at hash. What is the main active ingredient in hashish, also known as hash? Lysergic acid diethylamide, alpha-methylphenylethylamine, or something like that, diacetylmorphine, or tetrahydrocannabinol. Bless you, yeah, I did try practicing these, but I kept sort of tripping up over on A and B there. Diethylamide and methylphenethylamine. There you go, something like that. Yeah, I made myself say things this time round.
God damn it.
So, diacetylmorphine, that is also known as heroin. That is a morphine opioid, of course. Alpha, oh god, I'm about to sneeze, hang on. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Alpha-methylphenethylamine, or also known as amphetamine, is a central nervous system stimulant. Lysergic acid diethylamide, also known as LSD, aka acid, is a potent psychedelic drug. That leaves us with tetrahydrocannabinol, also known as THC, one of the active ingredients of hash. Was the answer to go for option D. Quite a few getting that right. 23 players getting it right. Topper, you didn't. And you now, that was very, very tense, because had Sooty Cat got that right, that would have been the end of the game for you. But Sooty Cat unfortunately got it wrong, means they will stay in their spot in the eliminator, but puts you perilously close now to elimination. Two Tips are currently tied on the lead there, first and second, essentially, because they didn't shift position. But to Sooty Cat, unfortunately, you got it wrong. It means you stay in the eliminator, and the end of the game is for you now. So, good night. We aren't taught about illegal cam. Fair enough, Sooty Cat. Fair enough. So, Topper.
Oh god, I'm scared.
We come to you. It is a single eliminator, though, so it is just your decision here. And you are at risk of elimination. You cannot pass, but so long as you get it right, then you might be able to get out. Problem is, of course, if everybody gets it right, then you can't get out. I'm going to offer you the following category, and there's a wonderful category that's come up. Bashi.
Bashi.
Bashi is the category I'm offering.
Nah.
Gonna swap it for haberdashery instead. So we're gonna be seeing Bashi later on. Right now we're gonna be seeing a question on haberdashery. Good luck, Topper, and for everybody else, here's the question. Which of these tools is most likely to be used in a haberdashery? Loppers, tin snips, pinking shears, thinning shears. We have an answer from Topper.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. An educated guess, but
An educated guess. What do you think a haberdashery is?
I can't. I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. 'Cause I can't remember that.
They work with fabrics. Is a haberdashery.
Okay. I'm a bit more confident now.
Bit more confidence. So let me go through these answers then. So loppers, those would be used by gardeners for cutting through large branches. Thinning shears would be used by hairdressers to thin out thicker hair. Tin snips, those would be used by metal workers and such to cut through sheet metals, leaving us with pinking shears, which cut a zigzag edge to reduce fraying. And look at that!
I got it. I've escaped.
Got it, and you have escaped elimination on this question. And 15 players got that right. So let's reorder the board. Puts you into 14th place there. Up 19 places. A great position to be in. Itogi and Ralph were passing that question. So Itogi actually goes down 9 positions on that pass. Not the best pass in the world. Ralph up 13. Does mean, though, unfortunately, for Deuce, you've been bumped down by 1 position because, well, Topper managed to escape. It does mean for you, Deuce, it's the end of the game. We've got to say goodbye.
Sorry, Jews.
All's fair in love and elimination. So, we're on 32 players left, but here comes the onslaught, folks. It's a triple elimination. Sandbag, Puzzle Dan, and BC 2014 are up for elimination. Yes, the Sandbag that's doing RNG rolls has survived this far, apparently. But they are now in the eliminator. Now, I don't know if they're going to be applying the D4 to the decision to do the switch, but we will see.
So they have.
This is question number 8. Let's see what the category is that I'm going to offer you. I'm going to offer you Ashley. We are going to switch, though. We're going to Crash instead. Well, hopefully not crash into the eliminator, but good luck. Here's your question. Which of these Crash films won the Academy Award for Best Picture? Was it Crash, directed by Barry Shear, 1978, Crash, directed by Paul Haggis, 2004, Crash, directed by Rolf Clemens, 1974, or Crash, directed by David Cronenberg, 1996?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was surprised to see there being 4 Crash films, literally just called Crash. They might have some weird subtitles on a couple of them, but yeah, there is a total of 8 films listed on Wikipedia that contain Crash. Them being The Crash, Crash with an exclamation mark, Crash, The Mystery of Flight 1501, Crash, and The Crash. But only one of those is the one we're actually asking for here that has won the Academy Award for Best Picture. So the one in 1974, that's a Norwegian drama film starring Jan Solberg and Han Kroh. Names I've never heard of. In 78, that one's starring William Shatner, which is based on the true story of Eastern Airlines Flight 401. The one in 1996, that was starring James Spader, Deborah Kara Unger, and others, received special jury prize at Cannes, and also nominated for Best Picture at the Academy of Canadian Cinema and Television, but did not win the Academy Award. No, that honour goes to the 2004 film starring Sandra Bullock, Don Cheadle, Matt Dillon, Brendan Fraser, and others, and also won Best Original Screenplay and Best Film Editing at the 78th Academy Awards. Option B was the correct answer.
Crashing into chaos.
Crashing into chaos, says G-Eisens with a 39-month resub. I appreciate that. And all 3 of our players in the eliminator getting it wrong, so they all stay where they are. KS using their pass, probably a wise decision to use that pass, as you would have been next up in the eliminator. So that's going to bump you up a few places here, because only 14 got it right, puts you into 15th place, up 14 places. Toot, Benzie, and Mark currently our top 3 in the game. Unfortunately, BC, Puzzan, and Sandbag, it is the end of the game for you. And we've got to say goodbye. You have crashed out. How you feeling, Topper?
I seem to be jumping all over the place.
I mean, that's the wonderful thing I love about this game, is that it is so
really
topsy-turvy, or toppy-turvy. Maybe we should use that term. Hey, there you go.
Hey.
You do have your pass still in hand, so you are in an advantageous position, even if you are possibly at the lower end of the active ladder. You just got to use it at the right time. That's all. Well,
and that time might be coming soon, because
yes, because
dangerous set of questions coming up.
It is racing up. It's a double eliminator. Maxio, it is your second time in the eliminator. Let's see if you can escape this time, along with Matt the ref. Just one of you needs to make the decision here to make the switch if you wish to. I will offer you the following. Old-fashioned. It has been switched, so we are going to the Ashes instead. We'll be returning to old-fashioned later, but for now, it is time for Ashes. Here's your question. Roughly how tall is the symbolic terracotta urn that England and Australia play for in cricket's Ashes Test Series? 4 inches, 9 inches, 16 inches, 25 inches. Oops. Cricket in it.
I changed my mind last second.
Oh, did you now?
Oh, you did.
Was that a good decision or a bad decision?
Did.
Well,
we'll see.
We'll find out. So, of course, for those that don't know, the Ashes is a test cricket series played between England and Australia, and this urn is said to contain the ashes of a burnt cricket bale, which was first presented, not in the first Ashes, it was in the follow-up one, in 1884. In the modern era, teams generally receive a trophy or other representation of the urn rather than the urn itself, because that is on display at Lord's Cricket Ground in London instead. But they sort of still theoretically play for it. And the urn that we are talking about is just 4 inches tall. It's a tiny old thing.
I knew it was tiny. I just thought, is it really that tiny?
It is that tiny at 4 inches, very
It's
much.
a pointless trophy.
It's a pointless trophy, says Sportsy. Da, 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 da. Very much so. No, that's a different theme. There you go. So, Matt the ref getting it right. You have escaped elimination this time round. Maxio, unfortunately, getting it wrong, meaning you have stayed in the eliminator. And Ben, because everybody else around you has got it right, you're going to get bumped down into the eliminator and join Maxio for the ride. Unfortunately for you two, that is the end of the game, and we've got to say goodbye. Well, apparently old Ben did actually pick a right answer, but it didn't come through. I can only apologise if he didn't come through.
I've been out of time.
Might have been out of time. I don't have much know-how about how this game works under the hood to confirm or deny anything, so I will avoid saying anything entirely. Unfortunately, yes, that is elimination for you. And then 27, which will swiftly become 24 because we have another triple eliminator at the halfway point. Tyson, Bassoonist, Silver Electron, you are in the eliminator. You need to escape pretty sharpish. I will offer you the following category. Rash. Are you going to make a rash decision here, or would you like to keep rash?
Hey.
I hadn't even prepared any of this before. I was like, I should have prepared some quips, but apparently I didn't. We are sticking with rash. Okay, good luck, everyone. Here's your question. Which of these is a skin condition that causes rashes and dry, itchy patches of skin? Eczema, 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 or eczema?
Wow.
Yeah. Spell casting. You have that, Dion. So do I. I've been afflicted with it since about 13, 14 properly. And it's just been relenting. It's sort of developing more into psoriasis in my later years, which is no fun, but I'm dealing with it as best I can. But how do you spell eczema? I know, because I've had to deal with it all of my damn life. But for a lot of people that have never had to deal with eczema or anything like that, it's a really weird word to spell. It does start with an E. I could give you that for free. The rest, though, it goes C-Z-E-M-A. It is A. Eczema is spelt like that.
Ooh.
And whoa! Wow!
Okay.
Wow, okay, I thought there would be more getting that wrong, but no, you clearly do know your skin conditions. Unfortunately, though, for Itogi, you're the only one getting it wrong in the active pool, means you're going to get bumped all the way down to the bottom. And I'm afraid, to Bassoonist and Tyson, though you got it right, reordering the board only shifts you one position up. Silver Electron escapes this time round. Bassoonist and Tyson, you're still stuck in this triple eliminator, along now with Itogi. It's a rare situation that we see that so early on in the game, but
it's very early for that.
That's just how the game goes when everybody knows their stuff. I'm afraid Bassoonist, Tyson, and Itogi, it's the end of the game. We've got to say goodbye. Wow.
That's just...
I did not see that happening at all. And yet, it's still relenting. Silver Electron, you're just back into the eliminator once more. You escaped barely on that question, but now you are at the bottom of the eliminator going into this question, so you need to get a few more positions out on a correct answer and hope that there are some other wrong answers in our active pool. 24 players still in play. Question 11 of 20. Milk, KS, and Silver Electron, I offer you the following. Nashville.
Gosh.
Two of you have to agree to go for a switch, and you have done. We will see that later. We are now going to Whiplash instead. Good luck. Here's your question. In the 2014 film Whiplash, which jazz Musician did the protagonist Andrew Nyman idolize at a young age? Miles Davis, Charlie Parker, Buddy Rich, Charles Mingus. There is time. Have you seen this one, Topper?
I have not seen this film.
Yeah, I've not seen this film. It is a great film. Maybe not the perfect depiction of how jazz studies work, but it is still a very great film to watch nonetheless. So, these four different jazz musicians here do primarily work on different instruments. And Andrew Nyman in the film Whiplash is all about being a jazz drummer. So we're looking for the jazz drummer out of these four names. Miles Davis on A, that there, trumpet player. Charlie Parker on B, that one there is saxophone, alto and tenor saxophone, also known as bird and yardbird. Charles Mingus on D, upright bass and piano is what he would normally focus on. Leaves us with C, Buddy Rich, who focuses on the drums. It would be the correct answer. Oh, wow. Not many at the top getting that right. And whoa, look at that. KS and Silver Electron, you have avoided elimination. You're getting out of the eliminator. Milk, unfortunately, getting it wrong, so you're going to stay in the eliminator. Let's move you around. And just like that, Silver Electron was in two eliminators back-to-back, is now shot up into 6th place. Wow, this game does crazy, crazy stuff. Milk gets brought down into the eliminator further. C and Fetz joins them into the triple eliminator, and at the end of that question, we have to say goodbye to Milk, C, and Fetz. God, I love this game.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It is so crazy, and well, we have another triple eliminator, and Topper is getting closer and closer.
Oh, I don't like this.
DMC, AB me, Matt the ref, we come to you. Matt in for the second time on this triple eliminator. For you three, I offer the following. Seashells. I see a switch, but I don't see a second switch. Oh, there is a second switch. So we're going to move on to lashings instead. So DMC, Abe, me, Matt the Ref, everybody else, good luck. Here's your question on lashings. Which of these lashings can be found in the famous 5 series of books by Enid Blyton? Lashings of molasses, lashings of poisonous octopus, lashings of ginger beer, lashings of hard-boiled eggs.
Bit too shell-shocked by the day's events in the UK to quiz, but thanks for the entertainment as always. Hashtag trans rights are human rights.
I wholeheartedly agree with you, K-Jarves. Some of the stuff that I've been seeing from certain party things over the past couple of days have been just heartbreaking to see that that's even a thing that major politicians are making noise about. And trans rights are absolutely human rights. Everyone is valid, and it's just
Absolutely.
it's just so frustrating, so angering seeing this happening from our current government. I will say no more on that, but do be rest assured that we are all in solidarity with you and everybody else out there in trans community, adjacent communities. Just you're all, as always, valid. Trans lives matter. Trans rights are human rights. It's just simply that.
Amen.
And I don't get how people can not be against just simple kindness like that. That's all we're looking for, is simple kindness. Anyway, maybe we want to deal some lashings to these so-called politicians. I don't know, but these are kind of different lashings here in the books by Enid Blyton. Though one of these isn't actually from... Well, actually, sorry, 3 of these aren't actually from Enid Blyton. I have adjusted 2 of them, and one of them is from something completely different. So, the lashings of molasses. That doesn't feature, but you would see lashings of treacle in 5 Have a Mystery to Solve. Lashings of poisonous octopus doesn't feature, but you would see lashings of poisonous snakes in 5 Have a Wonderful Time. Lashings of ginger beer. You would not see that in an Enid Blyton book. Instead, it features in 5 Go Mad in Dorset, which is a film parody of the famous 5, which was first launched on Channel 4 in 1982. The one you would see in 5 Go Down to the Sea is lashings of hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, a lot of players going for C. It is sort of a Mandela effect, but it does not feature in any of the Enid Blyton books. Means, wow, what a shift for Jerry there, the only active player getting it right. Shifting all the way up to first place, we've got 4 passes on the board there. Opsy, Sonic, Shadowmane and Birthday Boy. Topper. What a pass that was. Going to shift you all the way up into 5th place with that answer, or not answer, I suppose. And then Loads getting that wrong, going with the answer of C. Yeah, it very much is a Mandela effect. For DMC, Abe, me and Matt the Ref, you have not shifted position. You're still in the Eliminator, and because Topper always does it on his streams, I kind of have to do it here. For you, Matt, and for DMC and Abe and me, it's lights out. And away you go.
There's no obligation to do that.
I'm sorry, it's written in the contract here for elimination.
Of course, I left it in there.
And Lashes of Ginger Beer featuring an old QI episode. Yeah, I think I remember recalling that at some point, but that wasn't where I actually got this source. Someone has done a lot of reading of Enid Blyton books and proving the fact on an Enid Blyton forum, so made a lot of help there. So, 18 players left in. We have a little bit of respite here because it's just a single eliminator. Ralph, we come to you. You are now in the eliminator. You need to avoid the eliminator, get this question right, and possibly get out. So it's just your decision here. And we are rolling back now. Would you like the clash? We have now seen all 20 categories, so we are now going back to the ones that we missed. We are sticking with the clash. Okay, good luck, Ralph, and everybody else. Here's your question. Which of these songs by The Clash is also the name of a 2006 drama focusing on English skinhead culture in the early 1980s? Know Your Rights, I Fought the Law, London Calling, This Is England. And that's time. Have you heard about this one, Topper?
I think this is probably the one I'm most confident on so far.
Oh, really? Okay.
I have heard of this, unless they're all TV shows, all dramas, and there's the dates to trip here.
Well, I can reel off here that This Is England was recorded in 1985, London Calling from 1979, Know Your Rights in 1982, I Fought the Law in 1979, but what we're actually looking for here, the answer is This Is England on D was the correct answer.
Oh.
And you are absolutely right, Topper. Well done. We'll push you up an extra spot. Jerry, who got that correct answer earlier on, now going to go sliding back down the board. Ralph in the eliminator getting it right, so we'll be escaping elimination here. Let's reorder the board. And so Tipster with the pass goes up 4, Jerry down 12 into 13th place, and well, Clive gets pushed down into eliminator down 4 places, and does mean unfortunately, Clive, we've got to say goodbye. Thank you very much for playing.
Bye, Clive.
You're in a good position now, Topper, in 3rd place.
I'm in the final 4. Stop the count.
No, because we've got a lot of damage to do over the course of 4 questions now. And, Silver Electron, I hate to do this to you, but you're back in again. You can't escape. I mean, you can't use your pass, unfortunately, this time. But you still have it in hand. So you're playing the long game, potentially, here. But you're back in the eliminator for the 3rd time, joining with Benzie this time round. So for you two, I offer you the following category, which we've seen before. Ashgabat. One of you has decided to swap, so we are now returning to M-. Good luck, 17 players. Here's your question. Which of these options contains an M-? It's used for attention or separation for emphasis, like this. It's used for ranges, e.g. 2019 to 2023. It's used when words need splitting. It's used in dictionaries, e.g. ash, noun, the bash.
Versus.
And that there is time. Yeah, I thought I would try and write a question about M-, but then figure out, how am I going to write a question about the M-? But I managed to find some way of getting the question in and have the characters work. And thankfully in this font, it all worked apart from the swung dash. We had to add that in as an extra character in the font, unfortunately.
Okay.
But the others all worked fine. So congrats on selecting a font that has wide Unicode support. So just to go through them, on option D is the so-called swung dash, and yeah, it's used in dictionary sort of in place of the word being defined. So if you see that swung dash the bash, you would sort of read that as ash the bash if it was defining the word ash, if that makes sense. Words need splitting, that's just a typical hyphen. For ranges, you would use an N dash, EN dash, but the longest one, the M dash on A, you use for separating parts of a sentence, kind of like you would use a semicolon or comma, that kind of thing. And as David says, his N dash is typically half the length of an M dash. Well, I mean, that's the strict definition of what it is, but how fonts actually implement that is at the whim of the font designer instead. Most players getting that right, including Benzie in the eliminator and Silver Electron in the eliminator, and there were 4 players that got it wrong, meaning they do escape. Tipster, you didn't give an answer in time. Means you were at the top of the board for quite a while, but now you are down in the eliminator along with Ice Tim. And for you two, it's the end of the game, and we have to say goodbye. Also,
Don't like this.
Also last week, Oni asked a question on 100% about M dash, or at least sort of the width of an M dash relative to other things. So you should have half knew about it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Oni broke that question, and but yeah, it just just happens to be like that. So, 15 players in. Topper, I see your name.
Yeah, this is not good.
You are now in the eliminator along with Opsy. It is another double eliminator. Question 15 of 20. You've done very well to get this far, I will say. And, interestingly, Topper, I offer you the following category. Again, Bashi. And you are switching it to Ash Lee. You do not want to see Bashi, apparently.
No, we don't like Bashi here.
But if you cheers. But if you want, if you want to survive the game, you will have to see that question at some point. We are instead going to Ash Lee. Here is your question. Used in the name Ashley, what is a Lee, or also spelt Lee? Clearing, hill, river, marsh.
Well, at least if I get eliminated, I'll take someone down with me.
And that's time. So, not Lee. Although that Lee will probably have a similar kind of name derivation, I will say that. The ash part of Ashley is kind of obvious. We're talking sort of ash trees. That's kind of how that name comes about. But the Lee... I could say to you that the etymology suggests either a clearing in a forest or a meadow/grassland. So the best answer we've got here is a clearing. Oh no! Didn't get it right. What did you go for? You went with C, which was a river. So yeah, names that end in ford or ton would potentially have etymology leading to a river. For a hill, you're looking at names ending in don or den, and for marsh, you're looking at vance as the name, or fen to start the name would lead to some sort of etymology leaning to marsh. We were looking for clearing here for a Lee, and unfortunately for Opsy, and also
Chris topped out
for
in 15.
yourself here, Topper, who has topped out in 15th place. It's the end of the game. I mean, great game to get up to 15th place on question 15, and we have to say goodbye. He says as he reorders the board, and then actually press the button to say goodbye.
I did well.
You did well. You did do very well.
15.
And we've got a second raid coming in. Hexingale with a raid. Hello there. Welcome on in. I hope your stream went well. You're joining us at the sort of the back half of a game of elimination. Yes, I'm hosting Topper's game, and Topper hosted one of my games earlier of Outright. Do go and check the VOD if you missed out on that. So I suppose, Topper, you can just sort of chime in snide remarks on some of these future questions.
Might as well.
Since you're here.
Where is V hiding Lee?
Where is V hiding Lee? No, Vi. Where is Vi hiding Lee? I have no idea, G-Isons, but I appreciate the 100 bits. So, we are moving on to another double eliminator. Charlemagne and Mr. Vertigo, it's your first times into the eliminator this evening, so you've done very well to avoid it. But you can't pass out here. You have to get the question right and hope there are spaces for you above you. Question number 16 of 20. I offer you the following. Old-fashioned. Ah, yeah, of course, Vi is always behind the Z. That makes sense. Any of them want to swap?
No. Oh, interesting.
They're going to stay with old-fashioned. Where do you think this is going, Topper?
In the past.
In the past, to say? Well, no, it's not. Instead, we've got this. Angostura bitters, an ingredient of an old-fashioned cocktail, also feature in the recipe for which of these other drinks? Sazerac, Sidecar, Negroni, Manhattan.
Boring. Bloody cocktails.
Yeah, who cares about alcoholic drinks, eh? All of our live players giving an answer here. Typical, I don't drink, says Mr. Vertigo. Well, you should have swapped it then. I gave it to you on a plate, you didn't swap it. It's simple as that. So going down here, we've got a Sazerac. That there would be 50 mils of cognac, 10 mil of absinthe, 1 sugar cube, and 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, not Angostura bitters. A Sidecar, that's 50 ml of cognac, that's 20 ml of triple sec, and 20 ml of fresh lemon juice. Negroni, that there is 30 mils of gin, 30 mils of bitter Campari, and 30 mils of sweet red vermouth. And option D there, the Manhattan, that's 50 ml of rye whiskey, 20 ml of sweet red vermouth, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters, and is the answer to go for option D. Just 7 players giving the right answer, of which 4 live players giving the right answer. Sonic, Elwood, KS, NTR, and Ralph. You're going to be joining up at the top 4 there. Let's reorder the board. Mark did pass that question, though did not work out. Dropped 2 places, though I suppose avoids elimination at the very least. Leaves us, though, with Charlemagne and Mr. Vertigo. Their positions are unchanged, and you may not be heavy drinkers, I suppose, so a bit of a difficult question for you, but I did offer you food to swap, and you decided not to. And for you two, we've got to say, farewell.
Time has come.
The time has come for the quadruple elimination. And, well, Silver Electron, you're back again.
Oh, look at that chunky boy.
Look at that!
That's
4 red
huge.
rectangles. Benzi's in for the second time. Halo's in for the second time. This is Colo's first time. This is Silver Electron's 4th time in the Eliminator. And it's going to be even harder to get out because there's fewer players. There's only 11 of you now active in play, 4 of which are going to get eliminated. So a third of you are getting eliminated on this question. And you have to get it right and hope that others above you don't get it right to get out of that eliminator. It's going to be so difficult for Colo to get out here. Well, 4 of you will get to decide the fate on this category here. Again, 2 of you need to make the agreement. I offer you the following. Nashville. I see 2, 3 swaps there. So we are going to Seychelles. Good luck for you 11 players. Here is your question on seashells. She sells oyster seashells on the seashore. So what kind of mollusk shares the shells that she shucks and sells? Be sure. Univalve, bivalve, trivalve, quadvalve.
lovely. I kind of had a feeling you'd use this tongue twisting question.
I kind of had to. But then it was a case of how do I then phrase that into an actual question that makes sense. Quad option on the quad elim question. I suppose, yeah, there is the quad valve up there. We have the uni, bive, tri, and quad valve. So, it's not much for me to say here, I'm afraid, because they are what they are. Oysters, of which are mollusks, they are bivalve mollusks. Who's staying in? Oh no!
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
So tough when that happens, when you get an easy question come up at such a critical time, though we will be shifting positions by 1 at the bottom because NTR got it wrong. Let's shift them around. Means NTR goes down 8, will be eliminated. Benzi avoids the quadruple eliminator, though will be in the eliminator on the next question. Silver Electron, you're still in it this time. Halo and Colo also still in the eliminator. And at this critical point in the game, unfortunately, I mean, you've done so well, Silver Electron, to get to 4 eliminators, but it is the end of the game for you. Very well played to get up to that point. Man!
Big slash.
It is a massive slash. We are left with 7 players, just 3 questions left now, all single eliminating questions. Back to you, Benzi. It is just you in the eliminator, so it's up to you to make the decision. There's only 1 player left now with a pass, and that is Toot. Everybody else has to get things right to stay at the top of the leaderboard. Benzi, I offer you the following. Ashgabat. You're going to switch it, and we're going to Bashi, the one that Topper did not want.
And here comes a question I know instantly.
Do you have any idea what Bashi's going to be?
Sumo?
Okay.
Is that, oh, that's Basho,
It's
isn't
a
it?
Basho, yes. Is
Oh,
that.
of course it is.
No, we're talking about
Then-
Bashi.
Then, no, I do not.
Well, let's have a look at the question. Which of these would be the native way of naming Bishi Bashi, the video game series of minigames developed by Konami? Bishi Bashi, Bishi Bashi, Bishi Bashi, Bishi Bashi. So yeah, I also had an idea of how am I going to get Japanese involved in this pack somewhat. So yes, Konami, they are a Japanese developer.
Ashley Moncaster, you evil maniac.
I'm an evil maniac. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Matt. So yes, Japanese developer, founded in 1969, should I say, with headquarters in Chuo, Tokyo, Japan. So you're looking for the thing that looks Japanese. Option A, that there is Korean. Option B, that there is Japanese, specifically katakana. And oh wow! All the players that answered got it right. Toot passed using their final pass. Unfortunately, because everybody else got it right, we push you into the eliminator. Just to clarify the other answers, option C there is simplified Chinese. Option D is Hebrew, though really, strictly speaking, it should be in right to left mode, so it should appear at the right hand side of the box. I just couldn't quite get RTL to work properly in the left to right text box on TextBox Pro. I didn't have too much time to figure out fixing that. But Toot, thinking, not everyone's going to get that right. Using a pass, unfortunately, they did get it right, and that means Toot, we have to say goodbye.
I will say, despite the fact I passed it twice, I knew that immediately. God damn it! Of course, it's the way.
It's what you get for having a weirdly categorized question, but it ends up being an easy question. It is interesting. We've had sort of two easy-ish questions back to back, or at least how players have been able to answer them. We are left with 6 players. Benzi, you're back in again. It's your 4th time in the eliminator. Can you avoid this time round? You only survived that time because Toot passed. This time, no one can pass. You must all answer. Benzi, I offer you the following. Nashville. There is only one other category, which we haven't seen the question to yet, but we saw it just a moment ago. Which would you like? You're sticking with Nashville. This is a tricksy question.
Ooh, we don't like to hear that.
Here is your question. Nashville, Tennessee is home to the largest community of which ethnic group in the United States? Kurds, Romani, Filipinos, Lebanese. Need an answer, Benzi? We have an answer in. All of our top 6 have given an answer. And this is a very tricksy question. I mean, not very few are going to know about this even existing, unless maybe you are from Nashville or have been to Nashville. So, the population in question in Nashville, Tennessee, has an approximate population of around 15,000 to 20,000. The ethnic group being Kurds. Sonics got it right. Ker's got it right. Ralph's got it wrong. Mark's got it right. Jerry's got it right. Benzi's got it wrong. So Benzi stays where they are. Ralph just avoids elimination on that question. Everybody else got it right. Yeah, the enclave of Little Kurdistan, located in South Nashville with a population of around 15 to 20,000 Kurdish people, predominantly from Iraqi Kurdistan. The Romani people, you would most likely see them in LA, San Francisco, New York City, Chicago, and others, with an approximate 1 million population across the US. Filipinos you would often see in the state of California, with approximately 1.6 million people, and the Lebanese most concentrated in the state of Michigan, with an approximate 68,000 population of Lebanese in the US. So, Ralph just avoids elimination. Benzi, unfortunately, getting it wrong. stays in the eliminator, and we have to say goodbye, Benzie. Great answer. Unfortunately, not enough to get out.
So close. So close.
So close. And then there were 5. And it's Ralph in the eliminator for the second and final time in this phase. Well, it's been a long phase, this, hasn't it? I've really padded the questions out. So, Ralph, unfortunately, is the last question. You don't get to make a decision because there's no other questions to swap to. Surprisingly, the last question we've got is Ashgabat. Now, I've kind of given you the name on the plate here, so we're going, oh, clearly we must be asking about, it's the capital city of where? Well, I ask you the following question. Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, lies closest to the country's border with which of its neighbours? Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Iran, Tajikistan. I couldn't just ask a simple capitals question.
Oh, of course not. We
Sonic
don't do
Elwood?
easy here.
Oh.
Sonic. Ooh.
Just getting an answer in. Now, Topper, you're a bit of sort of geography bod, or like to think themselves of that. Now, do you have an idea of where Ashgabat is?
Turkmenistan. It's in Turkmenistan.
Well, yeah, we know that, but where close to?
I do know it does not border Azerbaijan or Iran. I think it doesn't border Iran.
Okay.
So it would. I don't actually think it borders Pakistan either. So I went for Tajikistan.
You went with Tajikistan.
Yeah.
The answer is Iran.
Oh, it does border Iran.
Someone's got it right. Kay's got it wrong. Mark's got it wrong. Jerry's got it wrong. Ralph got it wrong.
Ooh.
They all stay where they are. So yeah, it lies just 15 miles from the border to Iran. Now your process of elimination was correct. The other 3 do not share a common land border with Turkmenistan at all. Azerbaijan borders via the Caspian Sea. Tajikistan, you would need to travel via Afghanistan or Uzbekistan to get there, and Pakistan, you would need to travel via Iran or Afghanistan to get there. So it was the only one that had a direct land border, and Iran was the correct answer.
Wow, I completely misplaced it.
Let's reorder the board. Well, it doesn't really do anything. Everybody stays where they are. Sonic, congratulations on getting that right, guaranteeing your final spot there. KS Mark, Jerry getting it wrong, but just doing enough to stay in place because, unfortunately, Ralph also got it wrong in the eliminator. It means, Ralph, you're so close to that verdigris, but not this time. We have to say goodbye. Means our top 4 are all guaranteed some form of medal, aren't they, Topper?
They are indeed.
Just
but what colours will they be?
What shade, indeed. What hue? That there's the end of the elimination phase, and Will, you look at those stats there on our top 4. Sonic getting 15 of the 20 right, Mark getting 14 of the 20 right, KS and Jerry getting 11 out of 20 right, but enough to jockey into position into the top 4. For everybody else playing along, Toot also getting 14, so very, very close to the top, but nobody bettering Sonic Elwood's 15 there. So, very well done, top 4, but the game is not over. We have one final phase to deal with. Let's clear the ladder, and we'll just ignore the red stuff. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Good. It is time for the final phase.
Oh?
That took a while to show up.
Well, that's new.
Oh, I can see what it's just done, and I know why it took a while. For some reason, when I imported it over on my side, it decided it didn't like building against TwitchLib. So I brought in my version of TwitchLib that I know can compile against everything else, and presumably there's something in there that's a bit sluggish on the...
It will be the loading of the profile pictures.
Correct. It's exactly what it is.
Yes.
So, thankfully, it has loaded them. Like, I can see that it has got texture loaded for blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we don't need to care about that. We have got to care about the final phase, though. So, we have just 3 final questions, each with a total of 13 possible answers. One of those answers in each set of 13 is a trap answer that you must avoid. We will start with the lowest ranked player and move up the ladder one at a time. You'll take it in turns to select an answer to eliminate from the grid. The first player to select the trap answer will be eliminated from the game. And in the case that all 12 answers are 12 correct answers are eliminated first, then the trap answer will unfortunately be left to the lowest ranked player to force select, and therefore will be eliminated in that scenario. If you are whispering on Twitch chat, you can use the letters A through M or the numbers 1 through 13. Of course, you can also use
Don't do the
Hatbox.
Samster. Wait, that happened here, right?
Don't do the Samster. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Silent Marine. Yeah, don't do that. You will each have 30 seconds on each turn to make a decision, though do try and keep it snappy. Though, of course, it's your time. You've got 30 seconds. You can do whatever you want.
Your time you're wasting.
It is your own time that you're wasting. If you run out of time, then unfortunately we'll just eliminate you there and then, because we just deem you as not giving an answer at all. And then whoever is surviving at the end of the 3 questions will be declared the sole survivor of elimination this evening. Good luck. And let's bring you all in. There they are, as the host control changes form for the final phase. And actually, I don't have enough space for it all. So let me try and do that. That's got enough space now. So we're going to start off in order of Jerry first, then Mark, then KS, and then Sonic Elwood. If you're all ready, here's your first set of answers. After takeoff check. After landing check. Taxi in. Approach check. Landing check. Securing check. Before takeoff check. Pre-flight. Before taxi. Safety check. Taxi out. Parking check. And before starting. One of these is not the name of a procedure found on the normal procedure checklist on a Boeing 747-400 aircraft. Eliminate the others. Safety check, also known as power-up check, is the first thing done to bring a cold and dark aircraft back on. No! Oh. No!
Mark!
Wow! No, there is no taxi in checklist. All the others you see there are up there, including taxi out. That is a procedure on the normal procedure checklist, but not a taxi in, I'm afraid. Oh man, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's before taxi, start taxi, taxi out, but no taxi in check on arrival. This would typically be covered under the after landing checklist instead. Wow, I was not expecting such an early elimination there, but that's it. I'm surprised no one went for pre-flight. There's like that was the one that seems so familiar to me. It's like, you pre-flight check? Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
But no one went for that at all. Safety check. I'm surprised that was the first to go for as well. But taxi in, not a taxi in on the normal procedure checklist, I'm afraid, Mark, and you have been eliminated. KS and Sonic, you didn't have to do anything. And you suddenly gained yourself a bronze medal or better just by doing that. Though it does mean, Mark, you're getting a verdigris medal for taking 4th place. Yes, Lewis T saying there, the checklist covers every stage of the flight, as you sort of take off, as you go into your standard flights. Then you've got sort of approach into landing. Then you've got your landing check, after landing check, and then that's basically it for the entire journey. You do finally have the securing check, which would be the essentially the last thing you do on the aircraft, is you secure the aircraft and then termination check after that. So Mark says goodbye. 3 players left in. We put that question away. Topper. Were you expecting that?
Not really. I had a lot. I was about to say a lot of things, but that happened.
That just happened, and that's how the game goes sometimes.
I was going to say that as the answers are coming in, I was going to say, oh, this is the checklist. Hey,
very much
but
so.
You were one step ahead of me there,
Yeah,
weren't
and you might see there's a theme on the other two coming up as well.
Theme?
Yeah, who'd have thought
You don't say.
themed packs and stuff. So, the next question, we will start with Jerry, move to KS, and then Sonic. It is question 2 of 3 in the final phase. Here are your answers for question 2. De Beers, Bulgari, Cholmay, Graf, Boucheron, James Nerman, Bucalati, Harry Winston, Blue Nile, Cartier, Chopard, Van Cleef and Arpels, Fred.
Fred.
One of these is not one of the top diamond jewellery brands in the world. Eliminate the others. De Beers, yes, a South African British corporation founded in 1888. KS, you now have to do something. Bucciolati, an Italian company founded in 2011 by Mario and Gianmaria Bucciolati. Get my pronunciation in the order there. Cartier, yeah, all good with Cartier. Founded in 1847 by Louis-Francois Cartier.
Yay, more music.
Second phase, Boucheron, founded in 1858 by Frédéric Boucheron. Blue Nile, online retailer founded in 1999 in Seattle, Washington. Go for Bulgari. Yes, Bulgari. Headquarters in Rome, founded in 1884 by Sotirios Volgaris. Typically stylized with like a V symbol for the U. Fred, yes, he's absolutely fine. Fred Joallier, aka Fred, founded in 1936 by Fred Samuel. Cholmay, founded in 1780 by Marie-Etienne Nitto. Graf, London-based company founded in 1960 by Lawrence Graf. Final pass round here. Chopard. It's good, but not necessarily safe for you yet. Le Petit Fille de Le Chopard SA, founded in 1860 in Switzerland. Van Cleef and Arpels. That one there is founded in 1896 by Alfred Van Cleef Salomon Arpels. KS, you are safe through. Sonic, you need to get it right. Harry Winston is correct.
Ooh.
The King of Diamonds since 1947, as bestowed by Cosmopolitan, leaving Jerry to go with James Nerman. It's a perfect board. James Nerman is a made-up name, though is a close-up combination of James Allen and David Yerman, both of which are other jewellery brands. We got a perfect board, Topper.
Nice. I did not expect that to be a perfect board at all.
No, not diamond brands. That's a hell of a board. Congratulations there, KS and Sonic Elwood getting through to the final board. Jerry, unfortunately, being left to go with the trap answer. You will take the bronze medal from elimination this evening. Very well played. And yeah, Fred, that was such a name. When I was looking through diamond brand names, like Fred, sure, we'll chuck that in there. So we put that away. We are left with just Sonic Elwood and KS. KS, you're going to be going first here on this final question. It is question 3 of 3. Good luck to both of you. Now, if you've been paying attention, there may have been a theme here. We are left with, I think, the elimination question. So let's see your answers. Indiana Pacers 2004 NBA Playoffs Conference Finals. New Zealand 1999 Rugby World Cup Semi-Final. New England Patriots 2007 NFL Playoffs Super Bowl. Chris Evert 1986 US Open Women's Singles Semi-Final. Judge Trump 2013 World Snooker Championship Semi-Final. France 2022 FIFA World Cup Final. Fiji 2008 Rugby League World Cup Semi-Final. Wales 2017 PDC World Cup of Darts final. Anish Giri 2015 Chess World Cup semi-final. West Indies 1983 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup final. Sherika Jackson 2020 Olympics Women's 200 metres heats. Ren Kankan 2012 Women's Olympic Flyweight Boxing final. Minnesota Twins 1991 MLB Playoffs World Series. One of these did not face elimination in the given round of their respective tournament. Eliminate the ones that did.
A nice short question.
Go for Judd Trump. Yes, lost to Ronnie O'Sullivan 17 frames to 11. The Patriots lost 17-14 to the New York Giants in Super Bowl. Minnesota Twins.
Oh.
No! They themselves beat the Atlanta Braves 4-3 in the World Series. They did not get eliminated at the World Series in that year, I'm afraid. And that's the end of the game. I'll very briefly go over the others. The Indiana Pacers, they lost to Detroit Pistons 4-1 in games, that is. New Zealand lost to France 43-31. New England Patriots, we saw Chris Evert lost 6-2, 6-4 to Helena Sukova in tennis, that is. Judd Trump, we've mentioned. France tied 3-3 normal time, then lost to Argentina on penalties 4-2. Fiji lost to Australia 52-0. Wales lost 3-1 to the Netherlands. Anish Giri lost 1.5 to Peter Svidler. West Indies lost to India 183-140 in cricket. Sherika Jackson was 0.004 seconds away from qualifying for a final. Ren Kankan lost to Nicola Adams in the Olympic flyweight boxing. And then at the end there, Minnesota Twins, they actually beat the Atlanta Braves 4-3 in the World Series. I mean, it's a difficult sports question if you're not much of a sports bod, but very well done to KS and Sonic Elwood for getting this far in elimination. KS, congratulations to you. You get yourself a silver medal in this game. But biggest congratulations go to Sonic Elwood. You are the winner of elimination this evening. You take the blue trophy!
Excuse me, it's the shiny blue trophy.
Shiny blue trophy!
Yay!
Wow.
You did the thing.
You did the thing. And just for shiggles, is it going to do the thing if I press the button any more times? No, it's not. That is literally it. That's where the game ends there. So that there was elimination. Thank you again to Lewis for helping proof that pack and also work on that final question there. There was a hell of a question trying to figure out potential answers for all the sporting eliminations. But thank you for that. And Topper.
Hello.
Did you enjoy that?
I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a really fun pack. I'm glad I did quite well.
You did do very well.
Even though I finished lower than my previous record, I got further than my previous record. Mm-hmm. So I'll take that.
That's certainly better than what I did earlier on in Outright.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore that ever happened, all right? No.
Ignore what?
Exactly. So that there was the happy birthday Topper 30th birthday host swap edition of Quiz Night this evening. I hope you did enjoy that. And again, to Topper, happy birthday and welcome to the 30s.
Thank you very much. I should put the hat back on. Yeah.
Did you enjoy all the stream this evening?
I very much did. Thank you very much for allowing me to take over half your stream and come for the other half. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you very much.
I hope we can do more collabs in the future.
Absolutely, we can definitely look forward to some more collabs in the future, I'm sure. I think then the only thing left to do this evening, other than obviously I need to shout out Top of One Gaming because you are streaming tomorrow, aren't you?
Oh God, I have to try and be entertaining again for another evening.
What have you got on the schedule for tomorrow evening?
So tomorrow, yes, I'm streaming tomorrow on my own channel.
I'm not there.
Oh, that's a shame. We're doing Strike It Rich to start off with.
Oh wait, you've changed the music, haven't you?
Slam.
Oh yeah.
with grids by me. You can come play that, Ash. And the Diamond by Dogfish.
Hey, that's what I'd like to see.
A slightly altered final round.
Oh, you keep messing with that final round. Is it
I
ever
do-
going to stick?
I don't bloody know. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
We will see what happens. In terms of stuff on my side of things, I actually still need to check with Zeus and Ape about the Friday because I haven't actually confirmed with them yet if they can write the sort of the Duke drop and fix it up for the final stream. If not, I will revert to doing other backup ideas like doing the other half of David's test pack of Duke drop that we didn't see before, so you get to see 8 brand new questions either way. But it will be Duke drop. That is what I'm intending it to be on the Friday, the 6th of October, which will be the close of season 12 for quiz night. And season 13 is just around the corner because I will be taking a week off. Though, in that week, there will still be stuff happening on this stream. I'm not going to say what it is just yet. I'm going to leave that until Friday, until I have full confirmation that I can say what it is. But there will be things happening, I believe, next Wednesday. But I won't say anything just yet until I absolutely have full confirmation that I can say the thing. But yes... Things. Sorry, yeah, I have a bad habit of using the word thing, don't I? Don't worry, it's not a new thing. It's just a thing, and it's people. We've got to spin the wheel here. So, are you ready to see some wheel spin action happen, Topper?
No.
Good. Unfortunately, you are going to disappear off screen for a moment because I don't have you on this layout.
Boo.
Boo. So let me quickly press this button here. And we're going to do a spin of the wheel. Reminder that 1 million is still sitting there on the jackpot wedge. There we go. Where's it going to land? Where's it going to land? It's going round and round and round again. It is a marble race. The 10,000 plus 10,002 jackpot. It's a bit of a simple one, but it will do. Add Dukes 10,000, I'll get the command ready. But we do need to do one more spin to figure out, who exactly is going to get paid out. So, let's do a thing. Let's spin again. We had that spot last time twice, I know, Andy. Seems to be very favourable, I don't know why. I do keep trying to make sure that the wheel is level, but it seems to have its own mind. It's going to be just first place paying out. Alright then. Okie dokie. Just first place. It's just a basic old race. So let me load up the marbles race. And Toppy, do you want to do some commentary on this race? Or not? Well, apparently I can't hear you. Maybe you've just disappeared. Either way, I'm just going to load up marbles and you can make your mind up. Race for the finish! Play marbles on stream. Yes, that's what I want to do. Can we get double dare music? It's a good question. Can we? Double dare. Double dare music. Complete original double dare. No, super extended double dare theme. We'll do that. That's long enough. Marble Machine by Wintergatan. I've kind of fallen out of love of Wintergatan now, of things that he's done or actually not done to the Marble Machine X, because he's doing weird things with it and apparently doesn't like the work that he's done over the past 5 years. It doesn't make sense. It's really weird. He's just gone. He went all Web3 at one point. Went all tech bro. It's like, ugh, don't know about that. He's probably still a fantastic musician, but yeah, just certain things that happen were just like, ooh, I don't know about that at all. Authentic flailing test. That's what they go for. An authentic flailing test. Or break. Oh, you said break the targets now. That's a good suggestion for this. Break the targets theme. Hopefully you have enough music for that. 2 minutes 36. Is that going to be long enough? Melee 10 hours. That's definitely enough music. Melee 10 hours. We've definitely got enough music there to do it. Well done, Topper. I'm getting in first. Exclamation mark play, by the way, for everybody else that wants to join in. I need to change the game capture to make it do the thing. So take it off of that and take it on, put it onto that, like that, and go to, you know what? Let's go to main 2, so we get both of our cams in. Main 2.
They don't want to see me anymore.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Topper. We'll be seeing your lovely face tomorrow as well. While that's happening, you can go ahead. Everything has been confirmed. Fantastic. So I can confirm then that next Wednesday, which starts at 9 p.m, I will say also, it's not a 8 p.m. start, it's a 9 p.m. start. But Wednesday, next week, it's not going to be me hosting. I'm going to have Tipster, and I believe possibly also Prey is going to be involved in the hosting duties. And it's going to be a return of Quiz Night Not Live for one night only. So, if you remember back...
Happy birthday, Topper.
Another happy birthday wish there from JB Henry for you, Topper.
Thank you very much.
So if you remember back to Quiz Night Not Live, we had an edition of Countdown between some members of our community and a certain Countdown champion sitting in Dictionary Corner along with M3 hosting. Well, what we're going to be doing this time round on Wednesday is M3 is taking on the gauntlet of taking on an existing Countdown champion in the form of Tom. So it's going to be a sort of grudge match of sorts. It's Tom, the Countdown champ, versus M3, with Prey doing hosting duties, Dogfish in Dictionary Corner, and Tips is going to be maintaining all of the tech for the evening. And that's happening next Wednesday, starting at 9 p.m. British summer time, though we are ending summertime at the end of this month, so be aware that there will be our shenanigans happening between us, the US, and other parts of the world for the next month or so. And that will be happening next week on Wednesday when I'm not here, though I might just slip around in the Twitch chat during that stream anyway. Right. Was that the thing I mean, I didn't accidentally let it slip, Puzzle Dan. I think it was other people that accidentally let it slip, that was what was going on. I kept stum about everything. Tipster asked me a question in a just sort of very general, broad term, and I agreed, didn't say a damn thing about it, and then somebody else just decided to go and say things that basically spoiled it. I didn't say a damn thing. I know you didn't, Tyson. So yeah, anyway, that's what's happening next Wednesday. I hope you can tune in on that stream. And then season 13, I will be getting in touch with people tomorrow. I am hoping to do that. I'll be getting in touch with people tomorrow with regards to question pack allocations for season 13. I've tried to set up the first week or two of season 13 to be very low impact on question packs. So reusing content where I can and things like that, and then
you're
basically hopefully
people tomorrow.
Getting in touch with people tomorrow, JB. Don't get mixed up. Thank you for the 100 bits. But I'll be getting in touch with people tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully the first 2 weeks of the season will be low effort, so that you at least have a little bit of grace time to get your packs in if you're one of the first packs for season 13. Yeah, I'll be getting in touch individually with you if you are happy to write for what I've asked for. If for some reason you can't, then that is your one and only opportunity, really, to say no to me. Hopefully, that I have tried to allocate as best I can for your preferences, and giving you enough for what you want to write for the season as well. Bearing in mind that there are also potential Quizmas allocations to write for December as well. So just be aware in your Discord DMs tomorrow, and I will hopefully be in contact with those that submitted question writing requests for season 13. Okay, after all of the admin has been said, it is 10:30. Sorry, Topper, for this being such a long stream. I mean, normally your streams don't go on this long, do they?
No, I usually finish on time.
You do finish on time. It's just me waffling on in Elimination and me waffling on about, other season stuff. But we're going to get on with this game, I think. So, let me press the magical button. Bumper stream, yes, of sorts, Lewis. And there may be a couple more of those happening in Season 13. So, good luck. And first plays. Well, first plays,
and we're rolling.
Off you go, Topper. Do you want to do some commentary?
Oh, and we have lots of balls falling down. Which one's in first? I can't tell. They're all just mixed up. But who's going to go onto the ramp first? It looks like Elias.
Oh, the Panda!
Panda's in first. Yes. About to go down there. And Silver Electron is now overtaken. 4 or 5 times in the Eliminator. Could they get the win this time around? But no, Panda has overtaken them. But they're into the mixing bowl. This could change everything.
Oh.
I think someone's... Oh.
D-Man, Daman, and Tips have fallen off.
Oh, Matt the Rev takes the lead. Oh, no, yes, into the yellow pipe. The weirdly coloured yellow pipe. In the weirdly coloured background as well. Zoom onto the speed boosters. Okay. Did you say first wins?
First wins.
Boy.
Well, first definitely wins, but first pays.
First pays, right. So, who do we have? We have Omni Sonic Elwoods in the lead again. A bigger lead now over Flyboy. Can they keep hold of it? Well, we got a big mixing bowl coming up soon. So, it's going to be tricky. I can't see a thing. Oh, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic's gonna be the first one in, and they're first in. But can they make it out first? I think Ralph got a good grapple onto a hole. Yeah, I think Ralph has fallen through a hole first. They're about to go through the ramp, but they're struggling to go down the ramp. Tadaru makes it down the ramp first, and no one gets a name. So I can't tell.
There you go. There they are. Sorry, I had the alt tab.
Oh, that is a very steep hill. Big drop into another bowl, but we're having some fallers. Amy has fallen off. Natter's in the lead again into another mixing bowl. Alex is liking the mixing bowls today, or the lottery machines, I should really call them. But I think Flyboy's fallen, and he has finished first. Very well done, Flyboy. You are the winner of however many dudes it was. 10,000.
That's the one, yes.
We have some fallers finishing. We have our top 10. We don't know who's left in because the names have disappeared once again.
Yeah, no, there you go.
There we go. Where the hell am I? There I am. I'm flying around the lottery machine.
What was that sound?
What was that sound?
It was a helicopter, I think, but yeah. At the back,
Okay.
Benzie's just being leisurely trying to get through this pentagonal thing.
They are making it through, so they are making progress as the flame wall makes its way down the course. Very fast down that ramp the flames went. Can Benzie make it out of the final lottery machine? It's looking like it might be tricky. But here it comes. And no, and that is the end, and Flyboy takes the win.
And that there is the end of the race. Flyboy, our first finisher, and has won 10,000. It's congratulations. And that was the wheel. Or marble race the wheel.
The marbles.
So thank you once again for Topper. I say joining me. Well, I think it's more a case of I'm joining Topper for this stream this evening because it was all Topper's idea to do this collab over on my side. Yeah, do give him a follow if you're not already doing so, and do watch his stream and play his stream tomorrow evening at 8 PM British Summer Time over on Topper One Gaming. And we get a 20th resub from the Panda. Good to see you, Panda.
Yay.
And thank you very much for the resub. Hope you're doing well out there, and welcome back on in. So yeah, that brings us to a close on this very epic stream of big surprises. In multiple ways. And it all returns to kind of normality for the Friday stream, with the Doot drop and hopefully also the Doot draw as well, where we convert all of your Doots that you've earned this season into tombola tickets, as it were, and we draw you out to figure out who gets some actual real world prizes in terms of potential like virtual actual prizes, but you know, it's like cold hard cash in PayPal or in Steam vouchers or things like that. So that's what we've got on offer for the Duke Draw on Fridays. Do be in tune on that one as well, because if you get picked, then we're going to have to ask you what you want the prize to be. If you're not there, then you're going to get the slim pickings instead. Take care. Toppy, you have anything else to say?
Thank you very much, Ash. Again,
no problem.
Putting up with me, and thank you to everyone for putting up with me for 2.5 hours.
It's not putting up with you at all. We're all having fun with you here.
Yeah, if go and put up with me for another 2 hours tomorrow. Then see how you like it.
Very much so. We're going to go raid into Quizzy Dan, I think. And what are we going to say our raid is going to be?
Let's say happy birthday, Quizzy Dan. That'll confuse him.
Happy birthday, Quizzy Dan. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say that as our raid message. Happy birthday, Quizzy Dan. Why is my copy paste all broken now all of a sudden? That's weird. There it is again. So that's our message. And I will see you on Friday for the finale of Season 12. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye!
Bye. Au revoir. Tschüss. Hey, do.